Oh yeah, bam. What that was recorded now. Whatever, we just got into the game, guys. We just made my starter Pokemon. No, I was kidding, guys. We just made a character. We just made a character. Just getting here now to Paldea. Sound good? I hope so. Oh yeah. Yeah, sounds good. You haven't picked starter yet. I haven't decided starter yet. Starter we're gonna pick when we get there. Like I said, it's a hard decision, right? Yeah. So you started playing the game. Just made my my trainer. Soon then champion, right? And this is a new Pokemon, yeah. And it's fine, right? I actually had more options in the game than I thought I was gonna have. Pokemon can be found in, yeah. So I'm excited to see. I'm really excited to see him go around and see how it's gonna be when you explore and so on. Right? I am really excited to see how the open world's gonna be. But now we're starting a school here, right? Uva Academy. Yeah, and I know you have like 3 different options. You can either go for the gyms or you can go for the whatever the baggers are called this game. I don't know actually. So I'm avoiding any spoiler right now. I'm not avoiding looking at most Pokemons. I think I'm pretty good at avoiding spoilers. I'm pretty good at just turning off everything. Because as I always say, if I want something opposite towers, like at Dark Towers, but then yeah, if I want something, right, like I wanna watch, let's say, Shishoman, I wanna watch Shishoman, I'm just like avoiding it, right? I'm a very good at like avoiding getting spoiled. I feel I'm pretty good at that. Generally speaking, I think I'm good at like I'm not gonna like. Obviously, I wanna play Pokemon, so I've been avoiding looking at the stuff. The only thing I've been looking at is the starter, right? I mean, I've seen, of course, some tweets or whatever, right? And I have picked, of course, Violet. So you have here, yes, this is of course the Violet playthrough. Then we're playing Violet because I way prefer mechas, man. Yeah, Pokemon Violet. There we go. Pokemon Violet. I prefer mechas over. I guess Scarlet is more like prehistoric, right? It's more dinosaur, and this is more mecha, right? Steel. I'm a steel trainer. I usually have 60 Pokemon, right? So that's like a Dark House thing. But yeah, I absolutely rather want this like futuristic mecha legendary. Absolutely, that's much more me. I'm a science guy, right? Look at that. Yeah, I want a freaking motorbike, right, with wheels. And I want the Pokemons to be more like steel and more, yeah, mecha futuristic, absolutely, than the dinosaur things. That's much more generally me. And me and my brother, because my brother moved to Japan too, right, this year, we discussed buying the dual pack, but we couldn't get the terms with it because my brother, we both wanted Violet. So I was like, let's buy the dual pack because the steelbooks are different, right? There's a cooler for a collector, right? He was like, yeah, let's buy the dual. And we both was like, okay, which one do you want? And like, I also want Violet. We couldn't come to terms with it. And I was too lazy to find someone else. But yeah, he just messaged me yesterday. He bought a version on some store in Japan where you got a card too. Yeah, he found some version where you got like one of the trading cards. He just messaged me there. He showed me he used I don't know what store he used, but he used a specific Pokemon store. See, yeah, my bro, he just sent me this morning. He bought it from one store. Amazon he bought it from. It was on Amazon. Then he also got one of these like Pikachu with 3 starter Pokemon for a collectible card as well. Yeah, Japanese Amazon had it. 5,603 yen? Yeah. Whatever, yeah. But so we couldn't come to terms. we both was like Violet, yeah. But otherwise we usually bought a dual pack, right? But we couldn't. Yeah, we both. No, neither wanted. I'm like hating on Scarlet here. But we both refused to play Scarlet. Yeah, we were like, no, I'm playing Violet, man. I'm playing Violet, bro. And also, it would be easier if my brother would have obviously the older version, so we could easily trade. But I mean, we trade on internet, whatever, right? But it would be easier to trade too, right? Yeah. Well, here we go. So I just made my new trainer, right? Erika-chan. It's like a badass Genki girl. I'm gonna make my own best girl here. So I actually made very Scarlet eyes though. You have Scarlet eyes and Scarlet eyebrows. With the golden hair and so on. But this is what I love, I have a little Pokemon in my home and so on. I guess I'm gonna meet a mom probably. It's always a mom, it's never a dad, right? It's never a dad. You never have a father. It's very authentic to the anime. Yeah, it's always like Delia is a mom, his name. Yeah, it's always Ash Ketchum's mom, right? Yeah, you never have a dad, man. What if you had a dad in Scarlet? Maybe you have a dad in Scarlet. I must doubt that, but it would be interesting. Yeah. We're gonna obviously don't care too much about the storyline in the beginning. I mean, the game might have a decent storyline, but obviously this part was like, Mom is like, yeah, I love you, go and become the best champion ever. Like, that doesn't really matter. Sorry, Mom. It's nice, a little, you know, bed of Pokemon. Oh, that wasn't the door, okay. That wasn't the, and it was a door, that wasn't the entrance. This is the principal, I guess? Yeah, I think he's... Honestly, I was like kind of whatever in the... I like his Pokemon balls there. A director, or whatever. It's like principal director, yeah. You know what he is. Yeah, very nice director here. Man, it's really gonna be like his new Professor Oak now. Yeah, Mom gonna hang with Professor Oak, right? I saw this meme. I think it was kind of funny. People were memeing that Ash finally won, but no one, not even Misty got there. I have to agree with that. I mean, last week was Ash finally won, right? And I did a reaction to the episode. Yeah, I've been linked below for that reaction, right? I mean, I cried, man, seeing Ash winning, right? Finally. But that's also a meme yesterday. It was kind of funny that people were like, only Dawn showed up. Yeah, why did only Dawn, man? Oh, come on. Why did only Dawn show up? Yeah, I was like, where's Misty? Where's May? Where's Serena? Serena was in love with Ash, yeah. I was kind of like, what happened to all the other, you know, the other girls? And his mom didn't even show up to the tournament. Because Mom has beaten other Ash, you know, other previous tournament Ash. But in the actual, when they finally won, yeah, Mom and Oak were just staying at home, right? And the only one coming there was like Dawn. It's like, what's up with that, man? What's up with that? Yes. You could probably change it later, right? Yeah, I think you could probably change your hat and so on. See, honestly, you know, I would say like, oh, this is the best. I'm almost bad at this, I wouldn't say that this is the best. What's it called? Character creator ever. But honestly, I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. Like, we have the options, right? I think the problem Pokemon has, though, or maybe it probably wouldn't be. Given the story, come on, I just want to leave. I want to go to my starter Pokemon. I was a problem, but obviously Pokemon has a thing that you can't make like. There's a good Elder Ring separate, right? It's not early this year. In Elder Ring, you can play like a completely blue-skinned orcish character, right? Yeah, Pokemon won't really allow you to make like a half-naked orc guy, like, yeah, I'm gonna go and catch the Pokemons, right? But you can't really do that in Pokemon, right? I mean, that's it's obviously not made for that in Pokemon, right? So. That's always gonna be like I said, an automatic limit, right, on its character creation. I don't mind it. I'm just saying, right? Yeah, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's never gonna be the best character creator because it's gonna allow you to make, yeah, weird muscular monster guys or whatever, right? That's never gonna be a thing in Pokemon, right? It wouldn't make it as a storyline. That being said, though, it would be interesting in Pokemon you said, screw it. We're not gonna have a trainer anymore, or a trainer, but we're not gonna have the school anymore. We're just gonna have you start in the world and yeah. What the Pokemon with Elder Ring is like, you can just play wherever you want. There's no storyline. You just go in there and catch Pokemons. I mean, I would say probably buy it, right? Yeah. Here we go. God, here we go. Oh my God. Now this is actually hard, guys. It's hard. Okay. This is not easy. This is not easy, guys. This is genuinely hard, I feel, right? We finally have the starters. Okay. This is hard, I feel. I mean, I'm genuinely being here like, this is good hard. Okay. So first of all, before we go into it, I want to look what you guys voted, okay? So we did a vote yesterday, or the vote is still ongoing, right? So if you want to like go and ruin my vote, whatever. You didn't vote for me though, okay? I wasn't like, I did not do like, you guys gotta vote and I'm gonna play that Pokemon you voted for. But, okay. I'm just gonna take the image here, give me a second. Throw it up on the screen here. So this is what you guys have voted. People's vote are in, and I won't let it affect me 100%, but I will definitely look at. I think the interesting is look at people's vote, right? Just vote. I'm posting it on Twitter as well. So you have it there. Okay, let me throw it up. Starter 2. I honestly just want to play the game right. I didn't prepare this overly much. No, I just want to play Pokemon, right? So I didn't like overly prepare this thing. But Okay, let's first look at this. Your guy's choice then. Okay. It's time for life's hard decision, right? How did I move it? There we go. Okay, yeah, life's hard decision making. Seriously. I believe our Mr. Little Fire guy is winning. Why am I so into this thing? There we go. Yeah, that's better. It's beautiful. Yeah, okay. So that's the view. So currently, right? Not much fun for for the water there. So Sprigatitude 20%, Quackly 13%, Coco 28%, and then 40% is not gonna play the starter. I love it. You guys like no starter, man, no starter. Yeah, live starters, and people are like no, screw it, I'm gonna put something else. Yeah, so we got the grass. Yeah, we got the grass Pokemon. We got the fire. Yeah, Furukuko, Quackly. Yeah, this is hard, man. This is hard. So I will shoot a little bit, right? It's interesting for me actually what they really evolve to. I will admit it, guys. I'm interested in what they turn into, right? Yeah. My God, who's my best friend? So I thought of it Squirt in the first game. So I usually had to go to water. And since no one voted for Quackly, I would kind of want to pick Quackly now. So you all guys are bullying Quackly. I'm kind of like, I want to pick Quackly now. Just to go against the popular vote here and be like, what, 10% vote for Quackly? Oh, no, I'm picking Quackly, man. Okay, he's gonna leave. I take all three. No, Mom, he's left all three with me. Mom is like, no, but he just left all three. Ignore Mom, just take all three. Okay, still more tough. Yeah, yes, you can call Mom and so on. Latest one, whatever. Mom ruined it, man. He just left all three with us, yeah. Mom was like, why, Mom? Why can't I pick all three of them? Oh, we're gonna like... How do you... Wait, so we don't pick them up right now? Is one around with us? Okay. That's later. Okay. So we're gonna have like a little bit... Picking now something. Maybe it should be here then. Yeah, I got a radar down in there. Well, is that nice though? It makes it feel a little more, you know, alive, I guess, in the old games, right? When you kind of stood with it, you know, they're running around instead, playing with you. Yeah. Cabo Poco. Did I pick him now? No, how does it work? You can play with him, yeah, okay, yeah, of course. Yeah. But, I am... Okay, there we go, I can run here. What couldn't I run here for then? Probably I walk very slowly. Whatever, maybe the game didn't allow you to run in the beginning of the first bit there. Exactly, this guy is like Violet, man. Power of science, guys! You freaking prehistoric people back in those, yeah, the Scarlet players, man. They're playing in past stuff, man. We believe this is the future, this game. You guys living in the past, man. I'm progressive, guys. I'm playing in the future, man. Yeah, but I guess we're gonna pick now when we get to... Okay, let's first capture them. Oh, that's cute on the Quackly. I like that. Quackly's in the water. Okay, that's good. That's good. Of course, it's a. Okay, that actually was pretty good. He's in the water. He likes the water because the water Pokemon makes sense. Yeah, yeah, and like the flower cat. Yeah, he loves flowers. Is he gonna burn down a tree then? What's he gonna do? He's a fire Pokemon. I don't know what he can do with this. Maybe he just likes. So he's gonna burn down and stuff, yeah. The other two were like in their elements. Yeah, they were like, oh, I like water. This guy's like, I'm gonna burn down the plant here. Yes, all three of them are mine. Yes, yes. Just give me all three, girl. Yeah, okay, I made my search yet. God damn it. Okay, here we go. Now is life's hardest decision making, right? Genuinely speaking, here, guys, I'm just like, this is seriously hard every time. This is really hard. I'm like, god damn it, man, god damn it. The game probably tell me something important before. Or? Well, I should introduce a new girl. God damn it, man! I wanna pick the Pokemon! What is she, like a senpai of some sort? Yeah, she's probably like a senpai, right? Like an older student. Yeah, this is my senpai. See? Wanna be friends? Yeah, she's my new senpai. Can I say no to her? Like, no. But she's kinda sassy, I like her. Good, yeah, let's be friends with her, yeah. The game probably won't allow you to say no to her. Right? The game, no way in Pokemon intended. Probably can say no to her. It'd be funny if you guys actually had more. Like, no, screw you, lady. I don't need a senpai. Get away from me. Will she have the opposite then? If it's like name one here, pick up the opposite. If is she the rival? Is she gonna be like, oh, you pick water, I pick grass? Is she the one? It's gonna be like, screw you, lady. I'm gonna ruin it for you. Okay, here we go. Yeah, but this is, I feel, genuinely life decision, right? The hard decision making in life. And so I'm gonna be honest, guys. We cheat a bit. I'll cheat a bit here, right? So I will read up to you what they actually will evolve into, right? Not the names or whatever, but I do think it matters actually what they evolve into. I am a little bit of a hardcore player, right? So I do care about a little bit of like, okay, but what do I actually get, right? You know, in the end of the game, right? So I have the list here. Okay, so life's hardest decision. Spirigato will have. So we made the spoiler here, right? But for me, this is important. I mean, that's spoiling, right? I'm not gonna spoil this what the dual type is, right? So to speak, right? What doesn't it say here? It just said the weakness. It's hard to read. Jesus Christ! I need a better site for this thing. Okay, give me a second. Okay, Pokemon Scarlet move. Scarlet Violet Evolutions. Why can't I get a better? Here's someone. 20 hours ago, someone posted that. Someone must have been given a good. I just wanna see what the goddamn types are. Jesus Christ. On the same time, probably. On the same time, preferably. Why is every goddamn site so bad? I feel like I'm very salty now. No, but I'm just like, this is the four that I'm looking at. Can someone put an image, like seriously, can someone put an image of all three of them at the same time? Just so I can like view it, right? Just so I can compare in my head. But obviously in my head I know exactly what, you know, grass is weak against ice or whatever, right? Yeah. So I just need to see like I need like a spreadsheet of like, you know, what are they? I just need like okay, this is what I need fishing. Just showing you me the side evolutions, the middle tops. It's kind of fun when you Google it because you get all those the fake ones, the pirate ones and so on. Yeah, when you Google it, you don't even get the real ones. You get people's, you know, what people were hoping for, like the quack is gonna be a pirate. It's gonna be water dark and so on. That was pretty good. I give credit for that. Yeah, I will give credit for the pirate duck though. That was a good idea. That was a really good idea. Why can't I find a good? This is Christ, man. I'm looking at every page now, and no one is nice enough to just post a page of all three of them on the same time. I just want an image of all three of them, right? Why is this so hard for? Oh my god, this is absurd. Why is it not? I'm gonna be the one after we finish this game. I'm gonna be the one doing images. I'm just like why is it not an image of all three of them at the same time, right? I don't want to get spoiled, but this is the only spoiler I want. The only spoiler I want is what will they evolve into, type-wise, right? Not how they look or whatever. Maybe I should get a little bit of that, but more so type-wise, yeah, like type-wise. That is definitely a part of my. I told you guys it's gonna be a hard decision making. I told you guys I'm being literal. Yeah, it's not easy to pick this thing, right? I'm gonna have to sit there and think about it. But okay, there's a name. My god, this was really difficult to find suddenly. My god, now I'm getting more. Okay, thanks. Finally, okay. Finally, I have it. Okay, I have it. I finally found an image. Will that work on this? Yeah, it will work. Okay. So we finally have a little cheat code here, right? So we're gonna do the live hard decision making. No, the image didn't work. I was afraid of that. There we go. Starter 3. Okay. Wish we had a better image with the set types, right? But I'm gonna go over it quickly with you guys, right? So we're gonna I'm gonna show you guys. This is the only spoiler I myself want as well, right? And I feel this is the only spoiler that matters. No, but in the original game, right, it was kind of like you pick Squirtle, he put into Blastoise, it was water, right? Yeah, you didn't feel it wasn't that big of a deal. I feel in the older games, you kind of had certain Pokemon. You didn't think so much about what's their like side type, right? Oh, it's like firefighting, all of them. Like even that guy's clearly also firefighting. Yeah, in Sensor was like, isn't that like a wrestler? Why is he dark for? Yeah. What if they finally? There's no way they're gonna have a Pokemon losing its final type though, losing its original type. There's no way. But it'll be interesting. There we go. There is the evolutions. I'm gonna explain to you guys what they do. Let me just fix the image so it's a bit better here. Like I said earlier, I just want to really play the game, so I wasn't really like this is like a random. We just play the game stream, right? Yeah, this is not like I'm gonna spend all day here. I'm gonna spend like 20. I usually don't want to bother with like sitting down and so to speak. Whew. Okay. Here we go, baby. Now I'm ready, guys. Now I'm ready. So life's hardest decision making, right? It is hard. I feel this is seriously very hard. Every time I'm like, oh my god, what should I play, right? So we have the final evolutions. Be honest, spoiler, right? Let's play what to do, right? So Spirigato's final is Grass Dark, okay? Grass Dark. So if you want Grass Dark before, right? Pretty interesting combination, right? Fukuku's special is Fire Ghost, which you have seen several times before, right? And then we have Quackly, which is Water Fighting, which is like poly. Yeah, we've seen before. So no one of them is actually super unique or whatever. I wish adapting. No one of them is really coming in here with a unique type. No one is like, I'm Water Fairy or something that's a little more, or like, I don't know, Grass Drag or something. Yeah, no one is like crazy like that. My favorite type is Steel, right? I love Steel Pokemon. That's why I'm playing Violet, right? Because I want the mecha with the Steel. So if someone turned into Steel, if I got Fire Steel, Grass Steel, or Water Steel, which I have before, but if I got Fire Steel or Grass Steel, I would have jumped at immediately. I would have been like Steel Pokemon, yeah? They make 6 Steel Pokemon, I don't care. I'm like Steel, then Fairy, and then probably Dragon, right? Then probably Fighting. I'm a little bit like, okay, this is how they look and so on. I will say that, like, kind of like, when I see Quackly, like, Water Fight is pretty cool. What should I pick then, guys? It's hard. Okay, it's hard. Yeah, man. I'm a little bit like, man. I kind of like we get the basic fighting, but so what's that fighting? It's genuinely hard. Oh man, I do like dark though. Anti-psychic, man. Yeah. Oh man. Not a grass cat. A fire. Quackly, he had a little water, man. No, that's hard, man. Oh god, it's really hard. Now I'm just like, I gotta get them again, okay? I gotta get them again. This is really, like, seriously hard. This is seriously hard. Like, why is this so hard for? This is like when I name a character. It's like when I name a character, right? When I name a character, like, if we start a new, MMORPG, like, I'm gonna name the character. 3 hours later, I'm like, maybe my name should be this day. Okay, I'll say it again then. Spirigato. Okay, so, very hard. Spirigato. Grass Dark. Interesting combo, right? Fukuko, Fire Ghost. I played that before, yeah. Quackly, Water Fighting, right? Okay. I'm a Steel player, right? So again, if I had a Steel Pokemon, I would jump it immediately. I would back Steel, yeah. If I want to do Grass Steel, whatever, I'll go for that. Grass Dragon, whatever. I have to say honestly, no one of these combos. No of these combos we've all seen before. It's something that really pulls me in. This is harder. Nothing that pulls me in. So I'm gonna like go after actually who I probably think it's cool. I'm gonna go after who I like the most visually instead, right? I'm going after that instead. Probably more so, yeah. That's probably gonna be my thing, man. Who's gonna pick then? Man, the business is grass, man. Yeah. A little kitten? Come on. A little kitten? Oh man, I'm going grass, man. Yeah, I'm going grass, guys. Grass Dark. Yes. You're going Grass Dark, baby. My life is like my new daughter now. My new child now. I'm not gonna do the whole like we're not gonna reset for the right types or whatever. No, we're not hardcore on the start of Pokemon. Honestly, I don't even use them. My God, we go! I picked grass! It was grass. If he gets betrayed now, I was letting go for Quackly, but I don't know. I wasn't super fan of it in the final edition. Yeah, and I played with Politoed back in the days. Water fighting, man, is like old school, man. Yeah, water fighting. I feel nothing new with that. Honestly, I say this thing. Water fight. No one of them is new. Fire Ghost. I play it all the time. So yeah, like I said, right. I'm a steel guy. If I had a steel grass, I'd be immediately up for that, right? Man, I regret my life now. Now we could probably trade with them, whatever. Oh my god, she's... Okay, no, she loves it. Okay, good. Probably always loves it. I feel Nemona will always be like, oh, that's the perfect Pokemon for you! But I feel I'm playing a little bit of... I think it fits my character too, right? We're playing Erika here. Erika's a foxy gyro chick, right? So I feel that the cat is more fitting for her too. Yeah, the Quack is probably the least fitting. I'm ARPing. I'm genuinely ARPing here, right? I feel... Okay, it's just the one who picks the one of which, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I feel Quackly is probably like the least fitting for my characterization here. We're playing like a sassy girl. We're playing a sassy best girl. Okay. Who's gonna pick Fukuko then? Fukuko then was the winner of my... yeah, on my channel, right? We have Fukuko is winning. This is the current votes there. Poor Quackly, man. No one likes Quackly. No one's in love with Quackly, right? That poor guy. No one loves him, man. I have to say, from a visual standpoint, Quackly was like water. That was probably the best introduction I feel of the 3 Pokemons. But yeah, I don't feel that water fighting. I don't know. I mean, I used to actually play with Politoed so back in the days, right? A little bit. But I will say this thing, I usually don't start with grass either. I just start with like either water or fire. I mean, playing all the games, grass is the one I started with the least. So I let it affect me a little bit as well. That I was a little bit like, you know, yeah, it's been, I haven't played that many grass starters. So, but whatever, we're gonna have this first as well. But yeah, haven't had too many grass beginnings, right? But I guess it's easy mode now then, because she picked the interesting how they obviously went with the game, make the game a little bit easier, right? Having your first rival girl pick the weaker one. Yeah, and in the old days, right, she picked the harder one instead, so... The Nintendo whole hand-holding. But actually, this game is open world, right? So we assume it's less hand-holding when you actually... I heard people saying the game is actually hard sometimes because you can go in different direction and you can lose so on. Yeah, poor Quackly, he's gonna get owned, man. No one loves him and he's gonna get owned immediately. What should the cannon be? Should the cannon be smaller? I don't know. Should we make it smaller? Yeah. I mean, this is obviously a tutorial. Like, honestly, I'm skipping over the storyline here. I wanna see the open world, right? I really wanna get the open world, yeah. But I wanna see the open world. I mean, we all know that freaking water and grass and stuff. We don't need to know this part. Like, but honestly, I'm looking forward to this game actually probably being less hand-holding. Oh, look at this. Sassy kitten. But seriously speaking, I think this game is gonna be less hand-holding because obviously you have more open world, right? So how can it be hand-holding if you? I mean, it's probably hand-holding, but you know, maybe Fukuko picked me too. I don't know. Fukuko has my colors, man. Yeah, I'm like a guy with blonde hair and red eyes. I guess the fire would fit in more my hair color, but I think it would, but I don't know. The kitten. I mean, I feel like the cat is more a fitting animal. Yeah, I guess a fire cat would be the more fitting thing. Incineroar would be more fitting, probably. Yeah, we got cat Pokemons. I mean, obviously, you kind of want to just go through the tour, right? Yeah, it's like in every game. You just want to, get me through the tour, guys. Get me through the bit I wanna go to. Okay, so we can give someone else. I assume we, like in the previous game, we had 2 drivers, right? Okay, we also have this part too. Okay, we go, yeah. But here I will say Pokemon should. I mean, honestly, I'm obviously gonna get some game development ideas, right? But generally speaking, I do feel Pokemon probably should have, like in other games, right? Tutorial. You can skip that. Like in Elden Ring, I didn't do tutorial. I didn't see tutorial. In Elden Ring, I was like, "What's tutorial?" Heard about that later. It's a tutorial in the game. But yeah, I mean, I honestly wish the games would just let you not have to go through like how to catch a Pokemon, right? But yeah, we got our sassy new best friend here. She's very taller than me. That I will say though, we probably should be able to pick our size though a little bit. I'm not saying we should be playing like a 5 meter tall, muscular, Hulk character, right? But yeah, sandwich from mom is good. Because mom is like, here's some money, here's some potions. Yeah. The game has a storyline, I believe, with the team, right? With the evil team. But obviously this part is like, yeah, whatever. Mom is nice. Yeah. Love how she has to kind of... yeah, the cooking with the Pokeball. That's a good detail though on her clothes there. Your mom is so nice. Okay, but after this part I hope we get the open world, right? So that's what I'm mostly here for. I want to explore the world, right? Yeah, I want to see how it works. After she shows us how to capture Pokemons. Then I think you probably get your legendary Pokemon pretty early as they can like travel around the world and so on, right? Yeah, Pokepat. So I don't really know exactly what we're gonna face too much, right? I've been trying to, as I mentioned earlier, avoiding getting spoiled. So I don't have to have too many ideas of what we will face, right? In the actual game. Because a few to have popped up in my streams, or in my feed, right? And you know how it is. You can't avoid perfectly getting spoiled, because you're gonna see someone posting a video or someone tweeting, oh look at this new Pokemon, whatever. But I am really hardcore with Steel Pokemons. So I will try seriously probably to have like 60 Pokemons. No, but I will probably try to, I have my obstinate Imba, right? I like poison and steel and so on, just kind of paradoxically. Okay, first Pokemon fight. This is probably a normal Pokemon. This pig is probably normal. Lechonk. I'm guessing it's a normal Pokemon, right? Can you read? Yeah, info, so you can read. Yeah. I mean, this looks. I have to say this looks way better than how it used to be, right? I haven't compared it handheld mode, but remember you played it on the Game Boy and it was like, yeah. So you can read. Oh, that symbol has to be the special attack, right? Grass special, yeah. Can you read more in it? No. I'm thinking about, can you like read? I mean, obviously it has to be that. You can zoom in. Yeah, just zoom in and so on. Yeah, and you can turn the camera around, etc. Yeah. It has to be the basic normal one, right? The poor guy comes in here, so the tail wipe, gets knocked out. They will go his weekend. Oh yeah, what's that? In my brain I was like Pokeball. I saw the Pokeball image. But yeah, this is very much likely the basic Rattata. Yeah, in every game you always have like the basic normal Pokemon next to you, next to the watch, right? Yeah, basically. Yeah. So according to the vote I had yesterday, then 4% of you guys that voted are gonna play with Lechonk instead of your starter Pokemon. Yeah, you're gonna play with the first Pokemon you capture instead. But honestly, I am also in little bit in that book, guys, where I have no problem not playing my starter Pokemon, right? I'm not gonna just be like whatever, speak out for free, but I can see myself actually not necessarily using it if I have what I like more, right? But it's up when I get to 6 Pokemon, yeah, when you get to that. But here we go. Finally free. Well, kinda free, I guess, to wander around. Yeah, okay, here we go. So now the game starts. Here we go. Pokemon starts, guys. Pokemon. Wanna be a champion. Gonna be a Pokemon champion. Picking up some potion. So yeah, of course, random encounters are gone, right? Oh, you can slide. Okay, oh, you can stay into there. You can like go in. Oh, is it a bonus if you get behind them? I don't know if it's a bonus if you know ambush them, right? But maybe there is a bonus if you go in from the back, like this. Do I get a bonus now? Oh, it's versus the bird Pokemon. So first Pidgey. Okay, so I'm grass here, so well I probably won't lose because it's a low level, but I guess it's gonna be super effective, yeah. You can do it pretty good though. I'm actually losing this fight. I'm actually losing, man. I'm just RPing as Ash, you know. I'm gonna lose my first fight immediately, first gym battle. Yeah, Fletchling, yeah, because it's a little bird, yeah, of course. That is, I mean, some Pokemons they just keep redoing, right? So this Pokemon is very likely the first Pokemon is gonna be, you know. This, I mean, the Fletchling here probably has, I mean, 3 steps, right? Very likely it also has 3 evolutions, right? I would be surprised if it isn't basically new PDA. I like this thing though, yeah, it's kinda nice. You get like a little, yeah, the Pokédex books, nice detail. Oh, that's probably the first grass Pokemon? Yeah, it has to be like, probably, is it flying grass or something? Hoppip. Has to be grass, right? So if I use Leaf Phase, it's like, not effective, yeah. Like, genuinely, I've been trying to avoid get spoiled, right? So yeah, but it's obviously like... But I wonder if it's flying grass, or if it's just like grass that can learn to fly today. Of course, I catch every Pokemon I meet. Yeah, yeah. I get. So I remember when I was. Too late. You're right. Too late. I'm gonna link this thing here. What are you that thing? What is that thing? It is. Oh. Yeah, it's flying, yeah, it's flying as well. I get myself immediately. I almost rather kind of want to have a grass flying than grass dark or whatever. Then I grass ninja. I immediately regret my life sitting there. What's that? The spider? What, like a spider balloon or something? I didn't say I like this though, honestly. It's like a cocoon or something. I like how they have, you know, put it up in the... It's gonna jump or something? Where's the map? Oh, yeah, whatever, tutorial. There's no jump button, right? In the game. I don't think so. Because this is slides there. Yeah, this is sneaking, right? Oh yeah, this is Pokemon go out, okay. But how do I like face this? Honestly, how do I get up this Pokemon? Can I punch a tree or something? Like in the old games, so you could like, you know, get your... No. Okay. Huh. There's no button to enter the trees right now. Or maybe you can kind of stealth on them, but it's like no button to... So I'm gonna zoom out a bit. Oh. It'd be interesting how the open world and works in these bigger areas then. Are they or the schools maybe? The towers or whatever? Huh. This is probably the actual Pokemon League in the middle there. To be a champion. That's probably straight up in the middle. Probably. And this is supposed to be Spain, right? Or like the Iberia, Venezuela. So this is like Andorra or something. So we have France up here, right? So we have like Portugal here ish, right? This is like Aragon. This is like Castile in the middle. Yeah, I guess it would be like Toulon or something like here in the middle, right? And up here we have like Navarro 1 or something, I guess. Kinda like that. But, yeah, how do I face Pokemon in the tree? I feel like I need now. How do I get the Pokemon down in the... This one. How do I get this Pokemon here? Not the pig under it. Seriously. How? It's too hard, Pokemon. Like what happened to Pokemon? It used to be like, you know, hand holding. How do I get Pokemon in tree? You run? Yeah, that's probably easy. I believe you have XP share always, right? Around this game. You can't turn it off, I think so. I suppose you can like maximize your this map. And B but does what? Nothing the other way. That there we go. Okay, there we go, fine button. Yeah, I had to think how to do it. Okay, yeah, throw the Pokeball at it. There we go. Oh, Tarantula, of course, his name is. This is probably a bug. Probably use bug, right? Maybe bug normal. Yeah, exactly. It's probably bug. I will probably lose this fight then with Spirigato. My first fainted Pokemon. Probably. Oh. Honestly, it took me a while. Yeah, you have to throw the Pokemon with the R sticker at it when it's in the tree. Yeah, that had to get it down in the right angle. Okay. Are you going to try as well? Yeah, it's just bug, right? I'm just getting everything I see in my path, right? But I mean, I always do it. Yeah, I said earlier, I remember my friend in the first game, right? He's like, oh my god, it's 20 years ago, plus, yeah. I remember, I had one friend for that matter that only played with Charizard. Yeah, of course, I had one guy, right, you know, I mean, of course, we all had that friend, right? He had like a level 70 Charizard and nothing else, right? we had one friend, yeah. He seriously beat the whole game with only Charizard. And then they were gonna play, you know, PvP, right? Because we had a game where we, you know, yeah, have like a friendly tournament. He was like, "Oh, I'm really good at the game. I'm gonna beat you guys." And we were playing him, and we were like, "Why do you only have one Pokemon?" Right? Like genuinely, yeah. We have 6 Pokemons, and he had 1. He had literally only had Charizard. He's like, but it was for high level, yeah. He was like level 75, whatever, right? And sure, but we had like, you know, maybe 6 Pokemon level 50, 60, right? So you were like, yeah, but I have like a blast of the 60 at this Pokemon. He obviously lost easily. He could beat like 1 or 2 Pokemon, right? Yeah, it wasn't that big. Best Pokemon was earlier. Is this the new electric Pokemon, probably? I think this is like a new electric Pokemon. Electric or normal. Like, I'm obviously blind playing it. Yeah, blind playthrough. I don't know. I think it's electric. Probably sidewise. That's good. Nice. I can still win this. I think it's electric. I hope I'm right there. It looks like a little bit of like a tiny mouse Pokemon. Like every game needs to have 5 different Pikachus. Kind of a kawaii little Pavmi. So now we have the full team. I will never chase Pokemon now. Yeah, the full team, right? 6 Pokemons. Yeah, electric, yeah, call it. That's electric. Yeah, I felt it looked electric. It looked, yeah, it has the Pikachu, yeah, the electric little, charging its power right in the... Yeah, but I could see the Pikachu in it. I could easily see the Pikachu in it. It was very Pikachu-like. You could see the flashlight probably has 3 forms, like, around there. What was that? I have no idea what this is. Honestly, what do you think? Is it a bug or something? Weedle? Scatterbug, yeah. Like a little black little bug thing. I have 2 bug Pokemon then. My first fainted Pokemon. Oh my god. We got a whole team here of my new team here. Yeah, but seriously, I had a friend that he only had Charizard. It's a true story. It's crazy. We looked at him like, you what's wrong with you? But then I had other friends. I remember this again then. Not this guy as well then, but all people too. That I never got, honestly, what they didn't just capture everything they met, right? So to speak. I mostly had to go in for it and like run around and read it to find everything. But it was like, I remember one guy was like, oh, I want to capture all the Pokemons, 150, okay, sure. And we were like, but he hadn't captured at the time, he had captured the first Pokemons. He kind of ignored the Pokemon he made, all of them, but some of them, yeah. And we were like, why didn't you capture them on level 5 or whatever, right? And he was like, oh yeah, I know. I don't know, I felt weird people didn't just capture the Pokemon. Yeah, strange. But I don't know, not people actually, not like that. Oh, that wasn't on purpose. Can you go back here? Can you like cancel this thing? Yeah. Yeah, so it's the first time we have more, right? Whatever. Well, actually, I can't react it. I can actually like Scatterbug more now than the other Pokemon. So that pawn has 3 forms? Probably. I mean, you can look at the Pokédex and kind of assume how many steps they have, right? But okay, I think we kind of probably have most Pokemon here now, in this region. In the first starting zone. Probably. Oh, yeah. In the first story element. Yeah, of course, everything I met, girl. Oh, is it the legendary Pokemon? I mean, I think we're gonna get the legendary Pokemon early, right? Because we can use it to explore, right? It feels like you need to get it pretty early, so you can, run around and fly and so on. That's what I assume it is. Pick that up. I mean, probably. Oh, is it like hurt maybe? Because Pokemon. So, yeah, help it out. It's stranded. Yeah, there it is. Well, it looks kinda You would feel like a legendary Pokemon should easily defeat them, these 2 little Honors, but okay. Yes, you get it really quickly. You getting this quickly, even I expected. Yeah, immediately. You basically walk out and it's like, that was nice. Gonna float down there. Okay, yeah, that I would meet the graphic there. The shadow, yeah, popped in afterwards. That was kind of silly. That looked kind of silly. And the aliasing on the shadow there. Definitely. Mom sandwich, definitely. There we go. Mom, the classic mom, right? She has the best sandwich ever, and that's how we get our best new friend here, right? Here comes mom here with like, yeah, we got the ultimate sandwich. Don't worry, guy. Absolutely. There we go. Key item, mom sandwich, yeah. Yeah, I feel it's very Pokemon though. Yeah, it's like mom gave me a sandwich and I gave it to this super Pokemon and now it's my best friend. Now we're besties for life, yeah. It's my new Tomodachi Nakama. The poor Nemona couldn't get Pokemon because, yeah, she didn't have my sandwich, so. Okay. But yeah, so this is the future version then, of course. Violet, right? So we got like a jet drive engine, yeah. Jet drive engine, baby. Oh, yes. Yeah, basically it's a robot. Yeah, more or less, right? Yeah, we get like a jet engine Pokemon immediately. It's nice. There we go. I'm the strongest Pokemon trainer immediately. Yeah, we get a legendary Pokemon day one. Most successful Pokemon trainer ever in a Pokemon game. It's from you know, how fast she leveled up here. I guess you can't actually fight with this Pokemon. I doubt it, right? I mean, I think we can ride on him soon here, but can you like, you know, actually like use him in combat? That'd be kind of weird. It's like, you know, maybe he has maybe it's low level. They usually level 50, right? Maybe it's low level. Maybe it's on level 5. Okay. So you can't run, you're too close to it. I see. She's up there. Remember with the first cave in Sun and Moon, right? And you can't get in there. Probably climb the green stuff, right? Yeah. Oh, we can also do his move for us. Yeah, I can destroy rocks and everything. Here we go, some Pokemons. What's that Pokemon? Oh no, it's a Honor. Now I see it. Yeah, it's horns. First I was like, what's that? But now I see that. This is new though, like a skunk or something? Yeah, what about the old skunk Pokemon? There's like a weasel. Oh yeah, it's a mongoose, jangoose. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty good. Wait, is the pig like maybe fairy dead or not? I don't know. It's like a normal fairy maybe. This Pokemon probably is normal, right? Young, it looks like another normal Pokemon. Yeah. Young goose. There we go. Gotcha. I guess I don't get XP if it's fainted, I guess. Not a Pokemon. I don't think so. As I mentioned earlier, right, in this game it's always XP share, right? You can't turn it off, I believe. Which honestly I think is a little bit, yeah, I mean, this I go into the whole, I guess, this conversation earlier though, with like people having a few Pokemon's way too power. But what I miss though is I like the swapping though, right? I mean, you have to start with your big ones or vice versa and so on. Yeah, I like the one where you have to like, it's a Diglett, I guess. Yeah, old school Diglett, right? It's a ground Pokemon. I do having a ground type though. But I'm not gonna play with Diglett though. That feels way too like. We all been with Diglett, right? Yeah, that feels a little too. Well, maybe it has a new evolution though. That's true. Yeah, I mean maybe it's like in stuff with that. Was that Alola, right? Yeah, isn't that Sun and Moon? Sun and Moon is the first one, right? Where they have new types, right? For Pokemons. Not all of them, of course, but I mean some of them have new types. Like maybe Diglett is a new type, yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if Diglett is probably Steel. That would be my guess. Like Diglett can turn into Steel now. That's what I would expect, right? Kind of given all the Pokemons. So that could be a thing. Yeah, you might have a ground Steel Diglett. That to me seems really possible. So that's true. Maybe you can further evolve it. Looks so brave second there. They look so brave for the first approach there. Now the Mong, where's the ball? Yeah, pick it up. Oh, revive. Well, yeah, I would imagine Diglett having maybe a new evolution. Just because I'm thinking from a gaming design standpoint, right? If Diglett is the first Pokemon, or maybe not the first, but one of the first Pokemons you face from the original game, right? Or even maybe the first now, yeah. If Diglett is the first Pokemon you face from Blue and Red, right? Then I would imagine that it means that Diglett has a new evolution, right? That it has maybe 3-step, or more likely probably has a new. Yeah, you're here, man. But you missed out my when I picked starter, man. I'm sorry, me. Yeah. I'm sorry, Star. I picked the wrong thing, man. Yeah, you feel your anger now. My starter Pokemon is fainted, though. Let's get in through the first bit there. There's a hoodlum. Can I capture it? Can I capture the Hondum? Okay. He's just like, no. Interesting as a mighty thing. Okay, I like it a minute. I think it's the whole flock again. The whole crew. Yeah, still on the. I don't know. I imagine the later Pokemon being a bit more badass, just winning easily by itself. It's like a sympathy. Okay. There's a fifth typically what happened to Ash probably. It's like this is how Ash would recruit. This is how Ash would recruit a new, legendary Pokemon. He would be like, I need help. Yeah. Ash would get it from being helpless, and that's how they will help him and join up in his team by being like, oh please, I'm dying. But yeah, let's go, baby. I really want to see the open world story, right? So I'm really excited to see them we finally get kind of through this tutorial, right? It's kind of like, I feel after this now we probably can actually explore the world, right? A little more. Okay, you probably have to touch someone at the lighthouse, though. Okay, after the lighthouse. I do really want to see how it is when you kind of travel around, right? But I guess we have to, like... Oh, it's still weekend. More sandwich for it. Need more of my own sandwich. Come on. I have to say I'm skipping over the most story now. Yeah, Nemona, you're a nice girl. I love you too. Let's find the phone number. After the lighthouse, we finally get free from the storyline. So I'm thinking, right, come on. Can I write it now? No. Or not. Okay, so we need the lighthouse, and then we can finally explore, right? Done with the tutorial, I think. That's a new character, I guess. Maybe the professor. It was like a Bishonen guy. It's like a hike or something. Man, he's a rude rival, maybe? Ah, he's his son. He's a pretty boy, man. I like it. He's the rival. If he's like a rude rival guy, yeah. I feel a little bit like, whatever, tutorial. Another fight. Okay, so Arven, I think he's the rival, right? He's like kind of a Gary guy, you know? He's like, I'm the son of the professor, but screw you. Yeah, like he's definitely comes off as, you know, Gary Oak, right? Certainly. Yeah, and that pretty boy. Yeah, what does he Osuki? Yeah, the pretty boy kind of hair flip, right? He definitely, I think this guy is the new rival, right? He's gonna have the Fukuku that beers, right? He comes off as a typically a rival guy. Pokemon is probably normal. A little squirrel. Squirtle was water, I guess, but it was blue though. Kind of the Muradon stands here and cheering on the side though, yeah. He's like watching this fight, man, like, yeah. Yeah, I didn't pick the fire starter. Yeah, I betrayed my vote, man. Everyone voted for not everyone, but Fukuku definitely won my vote there. A little higher than. But I was more surprised how Quackly got like no votes. I was want to pick Quackly is how no one voted for the poor guy. That was probably the biggest thing. Yeah, I was like, wow, no one voted for Quackly. Oh, he had no other Pokemon? I thought he was gonna bring in Fukuku. Yeah, I thought he was gonna bring in the fire there. Oh, that surprised me actually. Maybe he gets it later then, because we still didn't see no one pick up Fukuku. Yeah, it surprised me that he didn't have the fire Pokemon. Okay. So definitely has like a Gary Oak vibe, right? Oh, okay, got a unique Pokeball for. Okay. He runs away. Well, maybe he's in the rival then if he's just so easily defeated. Yeah. Okay, that was. I mean, Nemona, she's obviously a rival, but she has the Quackler, she's the weaker one, so I'm still waiting for someone to the fire. Someone should be a fire rival, right? The classic anti-rival. This I'm guessing is maybe she's a school? Is that Academia? I thought that's gonna be the league. Oh, schoolwork, yeah. No, I just wanna fight Pokemons. It's gonna be a master, Pokemon master. I'm never going to school. I'm like avoided. Yeah, see, I wanna go to the forest, and exactly, I wanna go to the grasslands. I wanna explore the world. I wanna go to school. Yeah. Stop teasing me, let me go out there. Okay, good. Now I feel it towards order. She's like, welcome to Paldea. Now I feel like she's setting it that this is the start of the... Yeah, she runs away. Okay, so can you summon... You have the map and so on. This is the main story course. You probably have to do a... Yeah, the Academia... How do you summon... Mirror? How do you get your massive... Magikarp in the radar. Kind of bastard. ambushing me. Zero level. Whatever. I mean, I'm not catching more than one of them. No. I mean, later on it's important, right, to have the right personality, right, like the behavior and so on. I want to have the right passive and so on, right. But right now I'm like whatever. That's where he came from. Yeah, but how do I like summon my... Is that a trainer? My first trainer battle. Ignoring my friend. Ignoring my new friend. So it's like a... He got towers on his shirt though. Youngster. Maybe it's the first trainer battle. I feel a real trainer battle. Oh yeah, you got of course the Tarantula. It's a bad match of it. I should have started with fire Pokemon. Yeah, I regret my life here. I should have started fire Pokemon. Be easier. So far, nothing has been really water, so. It's no bonus here whatever. It's probably really easy beginning, right? It would be amazing if they used... I mean, let's be honest here, it would be amazing if they said, screw it, like, let's just have, like, the first guy having 6 Pokemons, yeah. Let's not follow this, like, one, you know, Pokemon per normal guy, right? Because this I have seen, the Psyduck bug here. This has been something people complaining on Twitter. Yeah, this has been like, oh my god, no, this bridge doesn't work with the Psyduck. This has been a lot of complaint I've seen people on Twitter this morning when I woke up. Let's see then. How bad it looks. Yeah, first water Pokemon. I just kill it immediately. Poor Psyduck. Yeah, okay, we didn't do the bug. I just crushed the Psyduck. Yeah, okay, we didn't get to see much. God damn it, Psyduck. You're supposed to be captured there. There was 2, wasn't it? There was thinking people throwing the Pokeball at the bridge, right? Next to the bridge, and then the bridge would like teleport in and out of there. It's probably a far plane bug. Is that Marip on the bridge? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I hope it follows the logic of like Pokemon Go, right? It's like where his water is a river, so he's more water Pokemons. Hopefully. I wonder if they have a new Psyduck. That'd be interesting. I wonder if they, yeah, I actually have a dig, right? I could definitely see them doing a new Psyduck, right? So of course Psyduck is water psychic, right? The evolution, yeah. You know, the go like, of course we see Misty Psyduck or so on, right? A classic, you know, Psyduck. I could definitely see them doing, yeah, a new Psyduck, right? I'm kind of hoping I'm right on that now. I would like to see a new Golden, like, yeah, maybe it's like Water Dark or something. Be interesting. Something in reverse there. Because I mean, Psyduck's a pretty popular Pokemon. And Psyduck, I mean, especially with the anime, right? Because of Misty and so on. Psyduck is, yeah, quite popular anime, right? In the anime as well. I mean, I could never see them taking Psyduck and say, okay, we're gonna make like Paldea Psyduck. It's like water and something else. But then I feel the first form probably would have had that, maybe. Here we go, I can find an Explorer. Yeah, but I like this. Yeah, it's like Pokemon Go, right? The water Pokemons next to the river here. Like I farm them. Hurt my little kitten. Probably one-shots it. Yeah, can just go around and destroy these water Pokemons. What should I have? So if you, I mean, yeah, naturally you want to have a water Pokemon, right? Because you're afraid of fire Pokemons. Can you jump down? Yeah, good. That was good. There was no Elden Ring. If one thing I hated with Elden Ring is the Christ, man. Play Elden Ring. Oh my god, in Elden Ring with the fall damage. Oh my god. Yeah, in Elden Ring, I feel half the deaths in Elden Ring is fall damage. Like, it's crazy. Elden Ring is probably gonna win Game of the Year, right? But oh my god, use the fall damage makes it not be worth Game of the Year. I love Elden Ring, but oh my god, yeah, I don't know how many times I died from fall damage. So many times in Elden Ring where you think you can jump down, you see like I think I can probably land on there, and you just explode when you. Yeah, it was so many needs. That game would be better if it had more lenient fall damage. Absolutely would have been. Sure, sometimes you would be able to cheese some areas by jumping down there, right? Maybe make it a little easier with better, less fall damage deaths, but no, it would make the game smoother because there are many times you can just go to 2 more minions to the left to jump down, right? But you don't want to spend the time, so you try to jump down there. Yeah, it's very. That's so surreal. It is normal fairy though, yeah, the polka. I kinda wanna. Oh yeah, so surreal. So surreal. A fairy Pokemon. That is true. That becomes Merrill so on. It's fairy now. It's like. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's water fairy, right? Then it's Asmaril when it's water. It isn't like 2. Maybe it could be my. Yeah, I'm kind of like, yeah, it's water fairy. Yeah, we don't need like all the grass Pokemon. Yeah. For now, I mean, this is the first form. It's not water yet, but yeah, that could be my. For now, that can be my water Pokemon. I want to go to the beach, right? So you can find there. Ooh, that? Oh, that's a new Pokemon. It's like a Diglett, but it's like a water Diglett. Oh, this is gonna be maybe a new Pokemon. Oh, it's like a water Diglett. It's one of those sock snakes you see in like Socks the anime. Yeah, those it's an eel, right? It's like an eel. It's a Japanese. You need like stealth something interesting. Oh, this is cool, man. But you need to like stealth on it. You need to like go in there and sneak up on it. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't seen this before. This is a new thing in the game. I gotta like that though. No, but this is where the game feels more fun, right? Like they have a little more. I guess I just sneak on it. Well, I failed that away. We need to get in the right angle. Oh, we haven't. Oh, okay, you can get in the water. Okay, yeah, you can't. I mean, yes, you can swim with Miracle, right? But yeah, you can't walk into the water. Okay, fine. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, robot, sorry. But yeah, you gotta sneak, right? You gotta sneak. Ah, come on. Maybe I can wait on its hold? No, I don't think so. Or should I sneak and should I glide in it maybe? Maybe I need to like, oh, that's a sweet guy. But I mean, honestly, this feels better in open world because, yeah, like you go to the beach, it's a Pokemon Go, right? Where in the older games, it would be kind of random. Oh, except I guess we went to the water in Fish Tower. Yeah, it is true, but still. This feels a little more like, yeah. Ah, come on. But this is one of those eels, right? It's one of those Japanese eels. You ever seen Socks, right? The anime? We had it like, you know, the Panzer anime. Where she's like, oh yeah, we gotta, you know, you gotta. It's one of those anime eels. You know, this is no Socks, but whatever. It's one of these things. It's water or something. Maybe it's aquatic. It's one of these things. Yeah, it's like one of these. It's in a lot of animes, right? Yeah, this thing. It's like it's an eel. Yeah, it's like one of those. You can find them in many animes, especially Socks then. Socks is the anime. Oh, it's it's up on the hill maybe? Ah, damn it. How do I get to it? A Magikarp. You can say Magikarp. Just for collectible, yeah. We need my Gyarados, man. We need my Gyarados. Oh, so your Pokemon gets a little, a little floater. My Pokemon gets a little floater. Oh, that was cute. But I guess it's possible you. I guess it's because you can fight while on the where you're swimming, so to speak, on the mirror, right? Yeah, what's swimming for you? So while you're traveling, I guess, and then your Pokemon probably fights. I used to have a Gyarados, of course, in my original team. I actually played with Blastoise and Gyarados in my first ever team in Pokemon, so I'm not gonna play with the Magikarp, but yeah, obviously Magikarp, very classic, iconic Pokemon. I would love to see a new Gyarados, though. Yeah, I would love to see if they made like a new kind of Gyarados, you know, with new abilities. I mean, new types of it. But whatever, yeah. Obviously, Magikarp. It does have 3 spots there, though. But I doubt they're gonna have Gyarados with another form. Okay, so how do I capture this little eel Pokemon? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. There? No? What? Supposed to slide at it? Maybe I have to throw. I can throw the Pokeball at it, right? Yeah. Maybe I have to like throw my Pokeball at it. Like that. Maybe I have to aim at it on a distance. Or something. This feels like a little mystery meal now. Like that? No, that was the wrong one too. Okay, okay. I'm gonna sneak up on it, right? And then we're gonna throw the ball on distance. Okay. There we go. Here. There we go. There we go. Okay, you're gonna sneak up on it and then throw the ball. Now that's pretty hard actually. I figured that out. They're gonna sneak and then throw. Wiglet is called. This is gonna be a new water Pokemon. It's Water Diglett. Gooey. That makes sense. It's like a little. Oof. I probably will. Oh, I feel I probably will faint it if I. Okay, this is my water Pokemon, guys. Yeah, this is gonna be the water Pokemon. I feel it might have two forms. Like water. It's probably is water now, but I mean maybe the evolution has two forms. I feel it's gonna have like water ground or like water electricity. Okay, hone class, decrease your damage. But I'd rather have that. Yeah, so it's gonna turn into dark, right? So Spirigatto's final form is dark, right? So you can see they have dark stuff now. But I say this thing here, right? As a Pokemon master, I always, and this is generally speaking, right? Abilities that improve your stats are almost always better than decreasing the opponent's stats, right? Because you increase your own stat, then you fight the Pokemon, right? You beat them, right? And then the next fight is a new fight, you know, or your Pokemon stays with the improved stats, right? So you really want to have stuff like Home Class that boosts your accuracy is pretty good, right? And then you defeat them, and then the next person can, yeah. So that's a pretty good ability actually straight up, right? One of the better stat boosters in the game. So that is usually pretty good. But yeah, I kinda like this Pokemon. Oh no, I was gonna call it Socks though. Now when I press the button, we're doing it. Like how do I delete? Oh, this one button. No, this also. God damn it, no. Press that button again. Whatever. Yeah, you're out, Azuril. It definitely has one evolution, right? I'm gonna guess it's not. Like I said, I'm gonna guess that it's not just pure water. I feel it's gonna turn into something else. I was gonna see when is 1.5 hour. Yeah, so we're gonna play to Arcanines comes out, right? Then we watch Arcanines, then I play some more afterwards. But also might have time to do. I probably try to run the Clover rash as well between Arcanines and. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, you can swim. Yeah, you can swim. Do I wanna do? I never cast that Pokemon. Where is it? Is it over me? I don't see that. But yeah, we got the seagull too. How do I? I gotta figure this out in the game. You have to fly them? No, I saw it on the ground earlier. Yeah. I mean, I have my little water Pokemon now, so I'm just gonna capture the Wingull. I'm gonna capture it, right, and then we leave. But I mean, this Pokemon is a good game too, right? Taking over many years, Pokemon is still one of the best, you know, JRPG fighting games, right, so to speak. Because you catch Pokemon, so you can buy the types, and every time you play Pokemon, it's fun because even if you replay the same game, you're like, well, this time I have a 5 Pokemon in the beginning. What's the difference now and then, and so on, yeah. You know, and combining your team and so on, right? But yeah, I'm gonna play with Wingull then, as I already have my. Yeah, I feel that's my water Pokemon. Wiglet, that's my water Pokemon so far, right? How do I open my Pokédex? That's a map. How do I see Pokédex? Boxes? No. Why not? I think it's an autosave, but yeah, let's do a save as well. Oh, it text speed faster? Yeah, yeah, yes. What button is Pokédex, seriously? That's my Pokemon can go out, right? Auto battle thing. Is it here, Pokédex? Yeah, it's like... There we go, okay. Because I always like this idea, right? You can go in here. And you can look at, and see the space, right? So how do you see the... Oh, here we go, yeah. So you can kind of figure out. So Lechonk only has one evolution, right? You know what I mean? Because it has... Yes, obviously I'm blind, right? I don't want to get spoiled. But I still want to think about it as a typical Pokemon master, right? Lechonk only has one more evolution. The bike Pokemon probably has 2, right? Unless it's going to be one there, that's unlikely. Hop has 3, probably. Yeah, Fletchling has 3, right? That's a period. This one might have 3 then. No, it has about 2. Because Hondo, we're gonna have... Yeah, okay, so it has 2. It has 2. Yeah, this one might have 3. This also might have 3, probably. Also has 3, I already know that. Side, interesting. This time I also see a Magikarp having 2 slots there. Oh, he jumps a lot there. Okay, now I see though. He jumps a lot to those ones. These are the older ones, I see. But the Wiggly comes in here then. So I don't really know. I have a feeling like Diglett's gonna have a new power round. Yeah. Oh, whatever. Just destroy it. Destroy it. Ja, den kanske är det buzzed before I leave too. Yeah, it's not water yet. Oh yeah. Oh, whatever. It's not. I'm like, what a noob. Yeah, it's not water. It's a stab anyway. But it's not water yet. That's true. It is very normal now. Yeah, and then it turns into water. Oh, you did this. Yeah, capture him. Then I have my water collection. Get my little floater. Hopefully it's fine. Yes. God damn it. Why? Why I keep doing it to me? Second time now. I'm never gonna capture Abusil. That's his auto. Whatever. It's an old Pokemon, guys. I'm not ordered. Okay, third time. Okay, I'm gonna. It's level 6. Now, God damn it. I don't know why I was like, it maybe can survive one attack now. It's one higher level, but no, I am way too high level. See how grass Pokemon is the best other Pokemon? It's Imba, man. It's Imba. God damn it. What is it so hard for? Okay, we're gonna do one bite, then we're gonna try to just capture it, whatever health it has. Okay, yeah, okay. We're gonna use Pokeball now here. Good. And now I'm gonna use Pokeballs. We're gonna need to buy Pokeballs. Yeah, we need to go to the store. Pokeballs. Finally. That took way too much time to get a goddamn that took way too much time, man. You're gonna have to be like, yeah. No, I don't know. Poor guy. I just ruined his name. I am terrible with Switch. Same thing I played Bayonetta 2 years ago. Yeah, I was playing the wrong button. I don't know, I think it's like the reverse thing, classic thing, Japanese. I pressed the wrong button for forward and back or something, you know. Like all the time or something. It is surprisingly how bad I am, specifically the Switch with this thing. But anyway, can we go up here? Yes. Nice. Pokeball. But yeah, this, I mean, honestly, the game feels more fun like here, right? I don't have to go through the main story, right? you don't have to go to the route. It does feel a lot better though. It is a little laggy though. I will admit that. Yeah, the game isn't perfect. It is true that the game is. I don't think it's that bad. People are complaining about it, right? I mean, I did a video about Sword and Shield, though, so don't get me wrong. I mean, I've been very open about my Sword and Shield issues, right? But yeah, it is. It obviously could have been a little better. The actual, like, you know, how say it, the frame rate or whatever, right? But so far, I haven't seen any like massive issues. I haven't like crashed something like that. Oh, it's a golden. Oh yeah, I got a TM. So far, I haven't had any real issue with it. It's been a little bit like sometimes the camera also set it slowly. But honestly, no, not really. But it is noticeable sometimes, certainly. But I think it's a more issue for me that it's kind of empty right on the far plane. So what I mean is that, you know, like you don't see that many Pokemons, right? They are there, but they pop in, right? That's because they haven't. This is what I complain about for the sheet, is that I explain the cold reason why is that. Okay, so normally, right? You won't. So normally, this is called like Oculus or something like that, whatever. Normally, you have an algorithm, right, that looks for when should a Pokemon be active, right? And I explained this when I went over for the Shields code issues, right, a couple years ago. So the issue is that if you have the player, right, so the player is here, and you are here, right? I'm gonna explain this thing now in a very, very. It's gonna be like methodical game developer. So I did like a long video about Sword and Shield's code issues, right? Let's play it like this, right? So we have this is so it says Kana is the Kana can be the player, right? Okay, and Nesco here is the Pokemon, right? So normally, what you would have, right, in a good code situation, right, when Kana is over here and Nesco is over here, Nesco doesn't exist. It's an actual game. She's a pointer in the game. Okay, so let me finish. Okay, so best space name of the code is a Pokemon, yeah. So Kana is the player, Nesco is the Pokemon, right? When Kana's over here, and then like this, right? Then Nesco is only a pointer. It's a reference in the code because she is, but she isn't active, right? When Kana gets over here, now Nesco is appearing, right? And then she moves around, right? You know, that's how it should be, right? That's how the code should be. Unfortunately, Pokemon's code, this is for the sheet code base. When Kana is here, Nesco is here, and she also is active, right? But you can't see her instead. You can't see her because she's moving, right? It costs too much CPU, right? So they've turned off the character can't be seen instead of just turning off the movement. So it's a very, very weird code issue. It's actually things for the shit. What should have been is that the character should be like just turned off from moving, but when you get closer, like maybe here, she starts active, right? That would be way better. So now the game has this weird thing where it's like really the optimization of the code is very, very weird in Sword and Shield and Sun and Moon and so on. And that is something that this game also has, I would say, extremely likely. I haven't even looked at the code for this game, but it's very, very likely, right? It's very likely the same issue the previous game. That's kind of why you don't see too many Pokemons as very close to them, because they're always active. Basically, they're moving. Like I said, they shouldn't be moving when they're supposed to be a reference purely. If it's talking about C++, it would be like a reference, a pointer. In like Java, it would be called like a reference, whatever. Usually called pointer in C and so on. But yeah, like they shouldn't be actively engaging into the code's stuff. Right? For example, I'll give you an example of a game I worked on. Many years ago, my God, it's like 15 years ago, holy shit, man. I made a platform game, okay, for school. This is more than that, it's like 17 years ago, okay, this is a very long ago game. But anyway, in my platform game, right, you had these trees, right? There was like evil trees that would be moving around and so on, right? And I said the same thing there, that we had the trees shouldn't just constantly be moving around in the game world. Because one, you can see them that they're evil trees, right? They're supposed to be hiding for you, right, from the player. So it shouldn't be like, you know, moving that much, right, in that sense. Secondly, if they move around all the time, yeah, it's gonna cost you processing power, right? You know, I guess, yeah. So of course, what I said in the game then is that, when we coded this stuff, was that no, it should be standing still, right? You know. It shouldn't be moving. It's a 2D game. It should be standing still until you're close enough, both to surprise the player, but also because it's going to cost less power, right? And the way we did that then, because this is old school, you know, this is like 15 plus years ago, right? Old school 2D platform gamer. The way I solved that, and I wrote the code for this, was that we have what's called detection, right? So you have, when you walk into an enemy, you take damage, right? That's detection, but what we had then for these trees, was we had 2 detections, right? So we had one crystal detection, which didn't do any damage, but when you close to it, the tree would start moving after you, right? You know what I mean? So the tree actually would like, so we entered the first box basically. There's 2 boxes there, right? The first box, you will just activate the AI basically, right? To go after you, to home after you, right? And then the second box will be damaged to you, right? So that's where I could like create, I could create a very simple AI behavior, right? But also less work on the code, right? Or less on the code, but less work on the power of the game, right? Processing power, right? Less computing because they will be standing still, right? Stuff like that's a very important thing about, and I feel that's the issue with with Pokemon, right? That's the issue with Pokemon, right? I still love this game and so on, but yeah, that's always an issue, unfortunately, with these games, is that it always feels like that Game Freak is a very small company, and they never hire anyone else. And I have a job there. I was like, you should hire me, guys, yeah. They never think about this stuff, honestly. They never think about, but how do I like, how do I optimize my code base, right? How do I make this thing more, it's a weird angle though, yeah. But it works better, yeah. Probably with the pillar. But you get my issue with it, right? And that's one of most is happens, right? I think the game is a lot better. This actually is really fun so far, yeah. I've only been playing for about 2 hours, right? We have this tutorial, but now we're in the open world. I used to play the code base of the game though, but the game is way fun to play though, right? Because we just got yeah, Mike, what can I say? We just got I guess the open world, right? We got the tutorial, we got my legendary Pokemon, and now I'm just out exploring. Yeah, it's definitely a very different feeling than the old games, because you go out here now, right? And I've been running around for an hour now. Yeah, after I got the legendary Pokemon, because you get immediately. After that, I've just been running around for an hour just catching Pokemons, right? So it feels more like something like Pokemon Go, whatever. Yeah, you just go around and just explore the world because it's just fun to capture Pokemons, right? Yeah, we got Drowsy. No. Drowsy. So if you go to the map, coming into the stream now, I can show you. Yeah, so when I did the quest, right, this is kind of over here, and so I've been running around just capturing Pokemon. Yeah, it definitely feels a lot more like, I guess, what you envision Pokemon to be, right, when you were a kid. That yes, there's no routes. Instead, you run out in the world. They'll be like, "Where's all the Pokemon?" Right? Is that trainer? I guess. Yeah. Probably. It has 3 different stuff. Yeah, it has gym battles. It has the what's called the giant boss battles against giant Pokemons, and it also has the what's it called? The team star, or whatever it's called. I haven't gotten there in the game yet though, but you also have the evil, the current evil team, right? So the game actually has more than 18 baddies. That I know has been spoiled on, because you have to get 8 baddies right for the gyms, and also 8 baddies by beating the team star or team flare, whatever they call this game. No, but the first game that removed gyms were Sun and Moon, right? Yeah. In Sun and Moon, they removed gyms, but you still kind of had gym battle anyway. You had to go to the different element guys and defeat them anyway. Oh yeah, this is a Pokemon battle now. So they still have that. But in this game, you have the 8 gyms and everything. So this is kind of old school. But because it's open world, you don't have to go for the gyms immediately. You can do all the stuff you want to, right? But you still have to do the 8 gyms, right, if you want to get to the course of the league, yeah. If you want to get the league or whatever. Definitely. I didn't know what the Pokemon is, but I guess it's like, yeah, I was like, what is Pokemon? It's like a bird, I guess? Squawk Billy? Yeah, it's very easy now, of course. They only have 1 Pokemon. Yeah, right now, of course, it's very easy that they have 1 Pokemon, right? This is something I will say, though. I mean, I would have loved if they just gone from this, right? I said earlier too, right? But yeah, I would have loved if they just said, this thing is easy mode, of course. It's first hour of the game, right? But still. Of course, I think everyone would have loved it if they had just, said, screw it, everyone's gonna have 6 Pokemons, right? Yeah. I think the game would have been better if, how to say it, less trade, oh yeah, You can't swim. How do I get order then? But less trainers, right? Fewer trainers, and every trainer being better, right? And every trainer having more Pokemons. That would have made the game better, though. Yeah, that would have been better. How do I get over here then? Because I can't swim yet with the mirror, though. Maybe I can't get over here yet, though. I probably can't, because I can't swim yet, or sail, or whatever you call it. Huh. What is that a bug Pokemon? No, what's that Pokemon? Little turtle. Yeah, shootle. Water though? But yeah, I mean it's I wasn't meaningful, but it definitely is more alive. It's very alive. And I think people have definitely I just thought about the code base in this game, right? I think it is definitely much better than people on Twitter will say, right? On Twitter, people don't like sharing this Psyduck bug. They're like, oh my god, Psyduck crashed the game, whatever. So far, I haven't seen any bugs or whatever. So it's not. It's definitely overkill. But that being said, though, the game is a little bit. That's unfortunately with Nintendo Game Freak. It's a little bit like you are in open world and it's a little bit laggy sometimes. It definitely could be better. That's what I used to explain before you enter the chat. Yeah, that is a little bit like. Unfortunately, Game Freak is notorious for basically being bad engineers, right? Like, don't take on the shit, Nintendo. Yeah, don't give me a strike. Yeah, I'm just being genuine, right? They're kind of notorious for just being bad at efficiency, right? It's probably my code prisoner. Yeah, they're not very good at actually like coding. It's just straight up. It's what's that thing? See, but I'm just exploring that. It must be like Zelda or whatever, right? Yeah, I'm just walking around aimlessly. Or not aimlessly, but I'm just like exploring. I have no idea what this is at all. Interesting. Okay. Well, it's late in the game now. But yeah, I mean, it's so far it's just fun to just kind of go around, right? And it honestly reminds me, for example, than Elden Ring, right? If you talk about a game released this year, we just kind of like, oh, I just want to walk over here, right? You know. Because there's something that I love with Elden Ring, right? People were like, oh, it's too hard, where should I go, whatever, right? People hate Elden Ring for two reasons, right? So people hate it, really. One, it was just too hard, you know, yet being, right? Secondly, the game was a little bit for them, I guess. They were like, it felt aimless for them, right? They were like, why should I go? Why should I go to that cliff, right? Why can't the game tell me where to go, right? And that's what I love with Elden Ring, because with Elden Ring I was just like, I don't want the game to tell me that go to the right to fight this dragon, go there. That's kind of how, you know, Horizon is. Like, Horizon is like, go over there, do this thing. I love Elden Ring was just like, do something, you know what I mean? And I just left and I walked around, and I could go around for hours exploring. This game fits up more than Elden Ring. I'm just going around and I'm just meeting Pokemon, right? Yeah, and I mean the joy of playing Pokemon to some extent. It's just meeting all the new Pokemons, right? You know, getting your team and so on, right? I don't need to have a goal that tells me to go to this cliff. I want to go to the cliff to go because I want to see us on the cliff, right? I want to just explore and see what I can find, right? I think that's just one thing that this game does a lot better. But yeah, Nintendo obviously, yeah, you're right. Of course, Nintendo's hardware is not good either. But I think that. It is more about optimization when it comes to this game, though. All the games from Game Freak, especially, they're notoriously bad optimized, though. Definitely. So for them, it is more so an optimization issue. But sure. What people have said is that the game was, of course, less. I'm obviously playing now, you know, when the game is being in its. On his place, right? Yeah, it probably was less good if you play it in handheld mode, right? That's probably true. And then you also have the new Switch OLED, right? This is not the OLED yet. I'm playing on the old Switch here, or not the old, but I'm playing on the, I guess, the middle version. I'm playing on the what's it called, Switch Pro, whatever you call it. I'm playing on that. I'm playing on the Switch with more battery, but not on the OLED version. But anyway, now I'm out of Pokeballs. I've just been running around and we have the Pokeballs. Yeah, I've been capturing everything. Now I would say it's a little pointless. Now I'm like, what should I do now then? I pick up the item there, but I wanna get my. It has a they actually honestly surprised me how many options had. It's not the best character creation either, of course. I mean, it's kind of like, but it actually has like 20 different eye colors or whatever. It actually had like, so I have like kind of I said scarlet, red eyes and gold hair, and you can have different eyelashes and so on, and different skin colors and so on. Yeah, so it actually has different character creation parts, right? Much more than it usually has. But like I said earlier in the beginning of the stream, this is the first video we started the game, is that, what can you say? Of course this game doesn't have very good character creation, because you have to play as in this body shape, right? You can't be like a gigantic brute, right? You can't be like a muscular 4 meter tall gigantic Hulk guy, right? Yeah, I could see. Yeah, I wouldn't say maybe it's not worth to buy a whole Switch for this game though. But I would say I say the other good Switch games, right? That's kind of I would reason for it, right? You buy a Switch and you buy the other good games. Oh, that's a flamingo! My God, the flamingo time! Oh my God, this is gonna be my team, man. I got a flamingo. Oh, this is gonna be my team. Oh my God, yeah, flamingo. This is definitely my team. Is it flying then? Flying water maybe? Because it's like a water bird? Man, this is my team now, definitely. The Flamigo. I'm gonna call it Doffy. I'm gonna capture it. Now it's a girl, it has to be a boy. I need to capture a male Flamigo and call it... I need to capture that, and it needs to be called Doffy. Well, I actually defeated, but... we need to capture this Pokemon. Definitely. But I actually have a lot of Switches now. Yeah. Oh, there's a wrong growl. I think my favorite probably is Three Houses though. Of the games I've beaten them all, yeah, I would say that Fire Emblem is my favorite game. Seriously, probably to Switch. It's a really good game. Holy shit, man. I just played Bayonetta 3. I played it 2 weeks ago on stream, which I think is really good. Bayonetta 3 is really good. But it's very short. Yeah, it's very short, but it's like a super... It's always... Oh yeah, I have Pokeballs. Damn it, the Pokeballs. Okay, we need to get Pokeballs. The guy, I wanted the Flamigo. I wanted the Flamigo. I'm gonna call it Doffy. I need to get it, but... oh God, how do I shop now? Okay, here's the problem in the game. How do I summon my... Okay, I will see this thing though. Now I'm like, my God, I'm way far away from the city. There's a trainer. How do I run back now? I need fly. I need fly. God damn it! This is where you need fly, man. You don't have fly yet, right? What? Oh, wait, no bag. Sorry, bag. We got some kind of like. We got some moves. Do I have fly? Oh yeah, so you have to make your own TMs. This is a new thing. But it's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, I like this thing in the game though. So if you want to make like dirt, right, you have to capture, I guess, more diglets. Then you can craft. So these are things that good addition to the game. Yeah, you have to craft the TMs, right? So you have to go around the open world and get the stuff. And now you can craft the TMs, right? So you get more of the TMs, right? That's a good addition. So it makes it more worthwhile exploring too, right? So you can get like the... But yeah, I don't have fly yet, of course. I just want to play the game, right? Now I really feel, man, I want to have flyers. So you can fly and buy Pokeballs. But the thing is that Nintendo won't really do that PC release, right? Because Nintendo, of course, has their own console, right? And you have to think about, they make a lot of money selling their console, right? But I know Sony has given up on that. Yeah, Sony has eventually given up, and they are releasing to PC, right? But Sony is doing this thing, right, where they release like Horizon 3 years later, right? Whatever, 4 years later, yeah, they go for that thing, right? Where they started to let in their... Oh, Pokeball. Okay. The Flamigo. Or should we go back again? What Pokeball? Got Pokeball. Okay, it's over there in the... But yeah, I could see Nintendo maybe one day they will give up on that. And they will be like, okay, we are gonna release the games. But it would be the same thing though. They wouldn't release it, they will wait for years, right? But if Nintendo one day would stop doing their own console, which would be terrible, I think, for general. I did that one. It would be terrible for general, I think, compared to the market, right? No, but honestly, I think it's probably good that they have different consoles, right? Because if everyone all had one console, it would be Monopoly. It would be good, I think. Yes, a boy. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it Doffy. I need my Doffy, man. I need my Flamigo. It's super effective. What is the type of thing? It's probably flying me. Quick attack. This probably won't defeat it. That's good. I could probably do one more. Copycat. Oh, yeah. I was thinking like, this fits my Doffy here. Cloning me. Yes, yes. I'm gonna go and get all my Flamingo shirts with my Link shirt here. This is gonna be my team. I got a Flamingo. His name's gonna be Doffy. This is definitely my new sort of Pokemon. Forget the other Pokemon. I'm playing Doffy now. I got my pink boo over there. There we go. Yes, Doffy. Definitely. Mingo! Yeah, they could definitely release this to PC. But I think that the whole... Oh, it's flying fighting? Oh my god. Yes. Yes! This is the best thing ever, guys. Okay, how do I... What is the button to reduce stuff now again? So I don't press the wrong button there. Yeah. My god, this is the best Pokemon ever, man. This is the best Pokemon ever, guys. I got it, guys. It's called Doffy. This is the best Pokemon ever. Doffy! I'm gonna be like, Mingo! Mingo! This is my party, guys. We got it. The freaking, yes. You're out, Fletchling. You're out, Fletchling. I got my Doffy, baby. My Doffy. Oh my god. Doffy's my team, man. My god. Finally, I got a Flamingo. This is definitely my new Pokemon. My starter Pokemon out, man. This is it, man. This is it. I got my Flamingo Pokemon. He probably can evolve, right? He can turn into a bigger Flamingo. And he's fighting. I like the flying fighting. Is that a new type? I can't remember someone being flying fighting either. Has someone been there before? Flying fighting. Flying is always like double types, but it's flying fighting. Oh yeah, well, of course, you have the Luchadora. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Ashley has Pokemon. No one I see him, like, yeah, of course. You have the... You know, he's based on a Luchador, right? Yeah. He's fighting flying. That's true, of course he is. He's fighting flying. Is there more than fighting flying? I wouldn't say fighting flying is a very common type. But like I said though, flying Pokemons are almost always two types, right? Almost every flying Pokemon is like something else. They're always like, you know, ice flying, flying water, flying normal. It barely exists anything that's pure flying. There's been a thing for since the beginning of the game. Like, nothing is... It's only, yeah, Tornadus and Rocky D that is flying, right? Yeah, everything else is just like... they're always something else. They're always more than one, right? But yeah, I'm definitely going with the Flamigo. He's gonna be my flying fighting Pokemon so far in the game. How do I get up here now? How do I leave? Oh, do I have to go around? I guess so. I jump down from the cliff there. Okay, but I want to go back and shop, right? But yeah, I mean, so far, I mean, we haven't even got the storyline. Oh shit, classic. Honestly, this experience reminds me the most of Elden Ring. Yeah, I know it sounds weird, but I guess it does because I'm just like running around aimlessly, just doing stuff, right? And when you say that, it sounds kind of funny, right? Oh, I'm just aimlessly walking around doing stuff, right? But it feels really refreshing, right? Because it's not the restricted Pokemon, and like I said, it doesn't have this the handholding, right? It doesn't have the handholding. It doesn't have. I'm just running around here. I'm just exploring the world, right? It's better if I sit here and do this thing here, yeah, in the camera. I'm just running around, guys. I'm just running around. It's just exploring. I'm just moving around in the world, you know. But it's kind of like this, right? Yeah, I'm feeling that this actually feels really fun, and it does remember Elden Ring because it's refreshing. I'm just working around. I'm not even trying to necessarily go anywhere. I'm just like, what's the cliff over there? Maybe it's a fighting Pokemon over there. I'm just running around aimlessly finding stuff. And it is really fun to just, you know, move around like this, right? And not having to be restricted in the whole idea that you have to be like going over whatever. And also, it doesn't have the hand-holding, right? Pokemon usually have. Since it leaves the toy or someone. Yeah, it does feel kind of nice. But honestly, I guess it mostly reminds me of... what's it called? Breath of Wild, yeah, not Pokemon then, but another, of course, Nintendo game, right? But now I need to go to the store. I'm out of Pokeballs though. I'm out of Pokeballs. Yeah, so I need to go to the store, right? This I heard about. I think you make stuff here too now. I mean, obviously it's Jenny, right? Yeah, we need to go heal and so on. But this guy, I think, is a new thing where you craft or something. Something like that. We had the teams here earlier. Okay, that's it. That technical, yeah. Here you have some crafting, right? Which I think is a great addition. Then they're adding some kind of crafting system. Yeah, they cost some points to LP points. Oh, okay, so you have. You probably get LP from doing Pokemon gyms or whatever, by my guess. Ah, and of course you can, yeah, go online and so on. Yeah, of course. Do. Yeah, they can summon Pokemon as well. So they can run around with 5 fears on. But yeah, I need to heal my team. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Actually, that feels pretty nice. Yeah, I like that. We can. That's a nice addition, I think. You have the display of them in that way. Yeah, that's nice. Instead of having the, you know, the. That's nice. Oh yeah, she can of course give you. Yeah. She can give you info to go and so on, right? But this is a new addition then, where the game is just like you can make your own TMs. So this is kind of where the open world also has impact, right? So now you can yeah, craft stuff and so on, and put in Pokemon and so on, and it costs its league points, right? Like I said, I'm pretty sure that you're gonna get league points, right, by playing the gyms probably and so on. And you can learn different moves and so on, yeah. But this is good because you know, you need a little purpose of why you run around and so on. But here you can see it costs a different material than we did earlier. Yeah, so if you want to have Mud Slap, okay, you need to have Whooper Slime, right? But that makes it more important to also explore in the world and capture and fight the Pokemons, right? It gives a little more purpose to you know, fight everything and find everything and so on. But do that later. I don't want to like spend the wrong LP or whatever. My birthday. Oh my god, yeah. I just wanna buy some Pokeballs. Yep, Pokeballs doesn't sell better balls. Pokédoll. You're gonna have a lot of Pokeballs. All my money. He's like, yeah, we need Pokeballs, but at least like 20 at least. Yeah, we need Pokeballs, man. We can catch everything. So when is Arknats coming out? Is it an hour from now? An hour. Yeah, exactly an hour from now, right? Yeah, we play for another hour. And let's see, is Black Clover out? It wasn't out before I started the stream. Otherwise, I would have done this. Black Clover probably before that. Maybe it's on a break though. It wasn't a break last week. Is Black Clover on a break again? Is that one on Black Clover reader? Because I unfortunately, you know, Tablet says he's being sick a lot, right? He took a 3 month break, and it's been more breaks since then too. So he was missed 1 week again or something. Is he sick again? What? Yeah, is it another break, Black Clover? That's honestly for me worrying. I mean, I'm being genuine, guys. I think Black Clover's gonna break again, right? This week as well. That is genuinely worrying me for his health. Like, genuinely. For Travis at the author of Black Clover. Because he took a 3 month break this year, right? Because he was like sick and so on. And then he's been taking breaks very often. And he's on a break again, if I said correct today. So it's the Black Clover today. That is seriously worrying, okay? I didn't know that, right? I kind of figured it out because I'm thinking that. Wasn't he sick last week too? Yeah. Down on the stream. No, but seriously, that is some bad. I said that a few months ago, right? That I felt that Tawada Sensei was clearly sick, right? He took 3 months break, and I said it was good too because I'd rather have him coming back in more health, right? And just doing the best kind of chapters, right? Instead of just like half-assed out chapters. And there was one chapter that made me really worried because it was like 5-6 pages. If you don't read manga, a manga usually is like 16 to maybe 20 pages, and it was 1 week he did like a 5-page chapter. It was very weird because either they do nothing or they do 20 or so, right? But he was like 5, and then he just kind of quit it. Yeah, he's like, I can't do 5. It felt like he just kind of quit halfway through the week, right? It was very weird. And they probably should skip that week then, I would say, and do like 20 next week. Yeah, if he's sick again then, I guess, because he's been out again then, unfortunately. But that's what I was afraid of, yeah. So I checked it out there, but yeah, that's why it's no Black Clover. Because I was a little surprised otherwise that it was no Black Clover, before the stream. I was thinking of maybe reading it before, right? So I was like, it's not out yet? Yeah, it was kind of weird, but yeah, he's unfortunately sick, I guess. Again then, yeah. So that's been an occurring unfortunate health issues, I guess, for him this year. I mean, we saw, of course, his idol, one of my idols too, right? Of course, Muriah unfortunately dying recently, right? Author of Berserk, right? Unfortunately dying. And then we had, of course, talked about it last week. Just last Friday, yeah, we had, of course, Kevin Conroy dying, right? Batman dying. Man, I mean, sad on the stream, no, but that was really sad for me. That was really sad for me, man. I was just a huge fan of Kevin Conroy, right? So that was really painful. That's one of those celebrities I really care, man. But yeah, that was something else. The Pokédex, I think, is like half of what the Pokemons I read, 450 or something. Yeah, I don't know exactly, but I don't want to get spoiled, right? So I've been trying to avoid getting spoiled, but I think I read. It's a picture. I think I read about 450 or so. I think it's like roughly half the Pokemons they had in the previous games, or I mean, all combined, right? That you can actually check out. That I think is a fine something like that. How many are total number? I think it's like 400 something. Yeah, I don't know which three are, but that's actually a good question. How many are they? So it's more 100 new. How many new is it? So in total it's 1014 Pokemons with all the extra. That is crazy, Jesus Christ. Okay, this one doesn't say how many there are. It doesn't know. I mean, someone probably has to complete. Someone probably has hacked whatever, right? I doubt someone has captured every Pokemon yet so far. Okay, here I have that full list. Yes, it's 400 the list. 400 the list. So a little less than half of the previous one. And then, but the thing they're gonna do, right? The thing they're gonna do. Oh, sorry, I don't want picture. Affordably, I don't want picture. Pikachu, man. Pikaka? No Pika for me, man. No Pikachu. Surprise Pikachu face. No, I don't know. I feel obviously they're gonna have to let you have. Oh, is that a little score? Sorry. Obviously, of course, Pikachu has been in the beginning of the game, right? But I don't know. I mean, I've played with Pikachu before, guys. It's a little bit. But also, yeah, they're obviously gonna have DLCs coming later, right? I mean, I understand it's a business, right? They, of course, are gonna have DLCs coming, right? Where you get another 200-300 Pokemons, yeah. Old Pokemon, so on, right? Of course. This, I'm guessing, is another normal Pokemon. Right, probably. Yeah, I think so. Man, I feel sad now, man. I feel so... No, it's a good game, but Jesus Christ. Reading that he was sick again, and then thinking about Kevin Conroy dying and so on, and Muriah dying, and then we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Daughter dying. I was like, man, what's everyone dying for, man? I'm honest with you guys. I was really worried this week, for one thing, okay? So, I'm on Twitter all the time. I'm on Twitter all the time, but obviously I check Twitter, a few times a day, right? Who doesn't, right? So I go to Twitter this week. It was like this Monday, whatever, right? And I see and I seeing that. Oh, so like Sudowoodo's first stage, right? But anyway, I see it, Sugiyori, the man himself, right? Sugiyori Mayoto, right? Sugiyori Mayoto. I see his name is trending, and I was like, did he die? Honestly, I was like, no. Oh, it was like his birthday. Yeah, it was his birthday. It was, Papa Nintendo's birthday. Yeah, I was like, what is his name trending for? Did he also die? That was the day after Kevin Conn or something. I was like, no. And I was like, okay, no, it's his birthday. Yeah, 2 days after I did that. Yeah, it's like, yeah, Shigeru Miyamoto. Yeah, I saw his name trending. And I was like, my God. His 70th birthday, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, it's pseudo voodoo, right? Obviously, pseudo for fake, right? You know, pseudo science or whatever, right? Yeah. Actually, a pretty good name. I mean, some of the names I think are all really, really funny, right? The classic names there. Pseudo voodoo, yeah, like it's fake, right? It's something that's pseudo. You know, pseudo dragon or whatever, right? Yeah, something that is pretend. Oh, a little bird. I mean, yeah, the game has a lot of stuff though, so I like that, you know. I was avoiding fighting with Pokemon now. I don't want to spend too much time fighting Pokemon I already have, right? Because, I mean, obviously you don't have to grind this game, right? Not now, at least. You know, the only issue I would say with the game is too easy, right? It's kind of like Elden Ring if Elden Ring was too easy, yeah. It's like Elden Ring, it's like easy mode Elden Ring. That's kind of what the game is, though. You're running around, you're fighting everything, you're exploring. But yeah, everything is kind of easy though. No one really defeats you. that's the. It is kind of like it's like Elden Ring without having to get killed all the time. That's kind of what the game is, right? That's how we play Pokemon. It's like Elden Ring, but you know they don't massively murder you immediately if you face them. Yeah, they're nicer to you, the trainers. What if this guy had like 6 Dragon Knights? So it was like he stomped, he attacked you. That would be kind of interesting. It would be a different experience to Pokemon. He's not. I know it's not water, but you know I'm still a grass Pokemon with stab bonus, right? So their starters always have bonus to their elements, right? You know, they always have that like extra bonus to their whatever. Just stay. I'm gonna fight it, man. I'm with my grass Pokemon. I believe. I'm not afraid. I'm playing like Ash, man. I don't care about types. Yeah, see, I don't care about types. I learned from Ash, the best Pokemon trainer, guys. I mean, it's like, what? He's throwing out a fire door Pokemon? No. My grass can win this. I'm just gonna own him. Yeah, I learned from the best, man. But I like that Ash basically refuses to ever follow strategies in that sense. I mean, he has a lot of strategy, right? But Ash Ketchum is a legendary bad at actually understanding the game mechanics. He's like, whoa, you have a ground rock Pokemon? What if I use a Pikachu and then I break the rules somehow? Yeah, and then I use something else against your ground Pokemon. Ash is a master of, you know, refusing to abide by the actual Pokemon laws. It's like, what if I... It's nice to see them. Yeah, I like the fletchlings are in a... So, you know, the game has a pretty cool open world. And yeah, like that thing. Like, oh, all the birds together. Oh, no, we couldn't go over here. Oh, what a tease. Thought it was going to be a connection there. We can jump down, I guess. No, we can't. Okay. You can jump down from cliffs, but not that high, I guess. It's not like Elden Ring, you jump down and you immediately die. No, the game instead like, no, you can't do it. What if Elden Ring would have been like that? They would have stopped it. I'll talk about Elden Ring, but seriously, it's one thing I have Elden Ring PTSD is the cliffs, right? It's dying so many times exploring in that game. Holy shit. Holy moly, did I die too much in that game from cliffs, yeah. Like, the last boss in that game, he killed me way fewer times than those goddamn cliffs, right? And actually, the last boss in Elden Ring, I don't think was that hard, honestly. No. I wonder if I died the most in Elden Ring. I did not die on Millennia at all. It's just very easy. So I had this strength, I had like maximum strength build. So I just kind of stun locked her, which was super easy actually. That was actually really easy compared to what it was actually. I honestly probably that was the giant maybe. Yeah, the fire giant maybe. I didn't even die like a single time on Gouter. I was too high leveled, yeah. I like suited that castle, man. When I ran into, you know, what's it called again? The wooden guy. What's his name again? Magda? Oh, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. I kind of run in, yeah, easily did both those guys, easily. Where did that almost Elden Ring? It's probably seriously the giant. Where did I struggle the most in that game? Not the witch, definitely not. Not the Magish, not her mom. But, I'm trying to figure out where I died it was. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe actually, you know what? Maybe I died the most. Star Scourge probably, yeah. Radon probably. I probably died there the most. Until I just I got tired of it, then I just summoned the guys, run around and summon. Yeah, that's what I probably that mostly. What was that? That's poison, right? I think. Can you see that? I don't think you can see that. Yeah, I guess you can read up on here, right? Nope, that didn't say much. Doesn't even say its type. I was like, what is it now again? I think it's poison. So it's gonna be like. Yeah, exactly. Maybe sleep. It's probably fine. Keep going. I think you're gonna fall asleep now, right? After stack. Why do I keep using grass for? I don't know. Yeah, there we go. You can do it. Man, I lose to our freaking. Is that an item on the ground here? I want a little golden. Okay, why did I keep using? I don't know. I forgot that. Why I keep using my for? I'm a grass Pokemon. Okay, I'm a grass Pokemon. I didn't actually play too much of Arceus though. That was kind of like the Breath of the Wild mixed with Pokemon. Right? But this game is very similar to that. Yeah, this game is similar, absolutely. And it feels a lot like Pokemon Breath of the Wild and Arceus. You can move around and so on. Yeah, the janitor. But this game is like a mixture between, yeah, it definitely has a lot of the Arceus feeling to it, right? It certainly is a mixture of that, absolutely. But I didn't really get into too much of Arceus. But honestly, right, you play the game for like 2-3 hours now on the stream, and I'm just refusing to play the main story. I'm just running around trying to capture all the Pokemons. But eventually, I guess I'm gonna run out of Pokemon on this area, and then I'm gonna wanna find the next area, right? Right now we're using the grasslands, and I guess I have to go here probably to trigger a little bit of the main story, right? This is the new professor and so on, right? You see the image of him, yeah. We have to go here, and so you can then go up and kind of explore the ice fields or whatever. Yeah. But it feels like I get easily spend 100 hours in this game, guys, because I already spent like 3 hours running around in a circle here, right? It's gonna be like 4 or 5 hours every circle, yeah. Oh, it's like a lake up here, and so on. Yeah, you're gonna spend a lot of time just running around, right? What's that? Yeah, what is Pokemon? I recognize. Shroodle. What is it? Bug maybe? Dark? Poison probably. Poison. My Portugatio. This is a poison Pokemon, I guess. I will say I didn't play Sword and Shield a lot, okay? Like Sword and Shield was a downer for me now because I just couldn't. That game had too many issues, right? That's what I said earlier too, right? Sword and Shield, the bugs were just too many, right? This game is a lot better. I mean, absolutely. Sword and Shield I just couldn't get into. It was a terrible engineering thing. It really was. This game isn't the best engineering ever either, right? But it's a lot better, right? That's one reason why I was hyped for this game too, because, right, Sword and Shield has so many bugs, right? And this game is like, okay, at least most of those bugs are gone. You know what I mean? They're not all gone, but it's like they're mostly gone, right? So obviously, I haven't barely played Sword and Shield, right? Sword and Shield, I just kind of got through it, and I was like, whatever, right? So I also might have used. I barely didn't remember Sword and Shield Pokemon stuff. Like, is that Sword and Shield Pokemon? But yeah, so my team is probably might be some Sword and Shield Pokemon as well, right? But anyway, it's pretty interesting. It's poison and normal. I'm gonna guess it has 2, maybe 3 there. It definitely has 1 evolution. There's no way that's a final form though. A little like spitting ball thing. No, it has at least 1 more form, right? Definitely. What's a trainer, I guess? It's honestly kind of like the trainers are just completely yeah, I don't know. The trainers are you can easily avoid them. Maybe the trainers should be more aggressive. I don't know because I mean normally you always see them standing in your path, right? You're like, oh, we're gonna fight this up, but now it's just like you can ignore all the trainers. Yeah, the trainers are completely like easy to walk around them. I don't know, is that good or bad? No, I'm just thinking that maybe the trainers should be more like coming after you, right? Remember in the I think it's a Ruby and Sapphire when the trainer do this thing, right? When the trainer are like looking after you, right? They're kind of like trying to go after you, and you have to you can kind of go in between. If you want, you can ignore them by timing when they move and so on, right? Because yeah, in this game it's very easy to ignore the trainers. I'm still gonna defeat them for the money or whatever, right? I'm gonna be trainer. I'm still like free money, right? But you know what I mean? I don't know, like this. Maybe they are gonna be all the trainers later though. This is the first zone. Maybe they're gonna be more aggressive later, but probably should have trained more aggressive. That's not a janitor, I guess. Maybe bother. What's it? Yeah, they don't even come after you in the front anymore. Yeah, that's kind of weird. They don't even come after you in the front. Yeah, the trainers probably should be a little more aggressive to fight you. Now it's 100% voluntarily. Yeah, it's like the work guy, Alberto. Oh, here we go. The electric. Oh yeah, I got that ability. I should probably have a ground Pokemon, right? But yeah, I mean, this is the first zone, right? Or whatever you want to call it. The first area, right? Whatever you call it, right? We haven't gotten far in the game, man. I've only been playing it because I went to the human zone before. Started streaming. I think the world map shows every zone. Yeah, we can look at the world map again after the fight there. Let's learn a new ability here. I don't want to scratch, right? It's good to have one normal attack, but maybe Magnet is better than Leaf Edge, though. Yeah, it's true. I mean, am I ever gonna use Leaf Edge over Magnet Leaf? Magnet can't miss, man. It's like a great ability. I'm probably never gonna use Magic. Yeah, this is a better, whatever. Yeah, Magic Leaf is great. It's like one of those cannot miss abilities. It's a really good ability, actually. I heavily recommend using those abilities for like serious PvP Pokemon, right? But yeah, look at the map again, man. So I think the map is the whole. This is probably the whole world map, right? Of the game. This is probably the whole world map. I doubt it's our other stuff in the game, but of course it doesn't really show you caves or whatever, right? Because it's like a cave here, right next to the lighthouse, to some extent. But I have only been here basically in this area. I haven't even been over here yet. I've only been like you start kind of here, I guess. I've only been in this area here, right? In the grass area, this area. That's like the whole stream so far. So that's like 3 hours of gameplay now, right? Been streaming now for what is it, roughly 3 hours? Something like that, right? 2 hours, okay. 2 hours and a half minutes. Yeah. I started it a little before and doing all the stuff as well. But yeah, so about 2.5 gameplay, and I guess half an hour is like the tutorial, right? Half an hour tutorial. So it's like, yeah, maybe like 2 hours just to explore this first little zone, right? So you can definitely take that and multiply that with 10 at least, right? You have 20-30 hours just to run around, right? But I guess you're gonna have the same areas. Yeah, this could be the sand area. To go out in that, right? Sand, ice. This is probably fire, right? I think it's probably fire. I'm gonna guess this is fire, like a volcano or something. Because this is sand, right? This has to be sand. And this is probably more volcanoes. And then you have... yeah, an ocean. Not an ocean over here, but I mean some kind of huge lake, so the water Pokemons. We have a lot of water Pokemon down here. So we have the beaches, right? Some island out there, right? So you also have water Pokemon in this kind of on the beach area. What more do we have? This is something else. Yeah, I wonder what this is. Maybe that's a forest. Yeah, maybe that's forest then. Dark brown. And this is also something else. But that's probably not... This is probably this rocky area, right? This is probably a mixture between like... But I guess something might be a city. Or maybe you have city Pokemons as well, but... It's probably gonna be some abandoned factory somewhere. Try to guess this on the map here. I guess you could zoom in though, and look at them. Now you're cheating here. It's funny you're looking at the bigger things, but... That was desert, okay. Was that over here then? Was desert? Is that a city perhaps? That big area. Province area tree. It's kind of fun trying to figure out where they are then. That is a city on the water. It's not a city. Yeah, something out there. I mean, the ice is the most given one. Yeah, the blue, the ice, white, blue one is the most given one. The ice mountain. Something up there. Oh yeah, this may be a swamp or something? Yeah, what's that, guys, right? I'm guessing this is either a forest or a swamp, right? But it looks very dark greenish. Then we got some island, the desert, some kind of green mountain area, and something here. Yeah, a lot to explore. Also, this is the Great Crater. I think the middle part is probably where the lake is. I'm gonna guess this is the part where you, this feels like this is where you have the ultimate fights, right? I think that's gonna be the end of the game. But I think the swamp is this thing. I'm guessing this is swamp. Obviously, you know, I'm avoiding spoilers, right? So yeah, I think this is swamp. Probably. This is either a forest or a swamp, right? This feels like a swamp to me. This is more a forest, right? This is like a forest. It's a city probably, that one. This is also like a forest. Forest and cliffs. So I think this is a swamp. Next to a lake here. That makes the most sense because next to a lake too. And here's like the ice is melting into the lake, right? So, but it's based on Spain, right? This is like northwestern Spain. So this is like Portugal here. On the Iberian Peninsula, this is Portugal, and this is up. This area called in Spain now. I can't remember what this area is called, but yeah, this is like Andorra, whatever. This is supposed to be, you know, like the. No, this is the mountain range between like France and Spain. So this is like where Navarone is, something like that, right? This area, but well, yeah. I wonder if it's better if the game map hide the map. I don't know. What's this here then? There's a hole in the wall. But it is genuinely just fun to run around though, seriously, right? Normally in Pokemon you would just kinda, you know, go into the routes, right? And be like, what's the next route? So it is pretty addictive so far. I mean, I could easily play it for 10 more hours without break, right? I could keep playing it, yeah. Okay, this is disappointing though. There's nothing here. Nothing here at all, okay. I can't get over the fence though. I gotta go to the side. It's like an item on the side, man. Jesus Christ, okay, that's a little tease. But, well, you know what? Maybe there's something more here later though. There's obviously one thing as well, right? And that is that, just like in the older games, they are gonna be weather, right? They're gonna be night and day and so on. So maybe you can come back here. Because this area feels quite like it should be something there. But maybe it has to be night or something. Maybe it has to be something else. Maybe it has to be another element, right? Perhaps. Something like that. Let's see, we haven't been up here yet. I have to remember where I've been to. So we have the turtle, we have that Pokemon. Maybe we have most Pokemon in this area now though. We got the Pichu. Yeah, we got a pig. The new pig Pokemon. There's a new letter Pokemon, which I think has 3 forms. Damn it, you can get down here. Yeah, the game isn't super friendly with the cliffs, man. It's Elder Ring PTSD. Oh, what's that thing then? Is that like a sword or something? What is that thing? The game isn't completely empty. No, but I mean, items everywhere. But what is that thing? Because we had that purple thing earlier. We gotta go in, yeah, so you can like. Oh, we can go up again? Oh, the game is just like friendly mode? I guess the game is just like friendly mode, it helps you up again. Okay, the game is like, do you wanna go up again? Okay. The game is like, okay, actually, you wanna go up? Yeah, the game has a little bit of, obviously, friendly hand holding there then. Oh, sorry, do you wanna go up again? Okay. Now I want to go to the sword, right? Yeah, how do we get to the sword? Can I do that now? Probably put this fort on the side. Might need my mirror on. Okay. And I'm gonna try at least. Nice Pokeballs. The best item to get. Just my Pokeballs. Yeah, I always have to. Can always need Pokeballs. Okay, hopefully I'm right if we can go up here then. The cliffs are. I can endure is a good ability actually. Okay, let's look at the map. No, zoom in instead. Because I'm trying to get up here, right? God. Maybe I can't. It really feels like I have to come from the other direction. It does think I have to come from, yeah. This might be a big ass tease, right? That purple sword thing. It feels like I have to come from this direction. And come up, it really seems like I have to come from the other direction, right? To get up there. I have to go through this forest. But to get up on this height of the mountain, I probably need to come from this mountain ridge. That is how it seems, right? I probably can't climb up over here. Does the game allow to put stuff on the map? That could be a thing. That's where I am. That's a mistake from the no. Yeah, this is the UX thing of Elden Ring again. You can't put markers on the map. That I would say is a fault in the game though. Yeah, you can't put markers in the game. Yeah, that's I would say is an issue. How do I do that? Oh, you can jump when you have mirror on? Okay, you can jump with the mirror on though. Okay, but whatever. But okay, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, that I would say is an issue though. It's not a massive thing, I'm gonna remember it, but yeah, it would be nice to put like a little purple icon there, right? I think it's on the buttons to be able to like put an icon on your map or whatever. No, that is a bit of an issue. Not the biggest issue, but oh, I can get there again, yeah. Okay, whatever. I think we have most things in this zone, right? So I'd have to go to the left. See, we weren't up there before. Might for the heal, I guess, when we get close here. It's a very modernized. It's almost too clean in this game, man. It's different in Scarlet. It's like, yeah, you got here, it's very futuristic. It's like some kind of car pit stop or something. Honestly, yeah. Doesn't feel too friendly. I didn't actually explore the city before. No, I kind of just went past the poor people living here. Oh, can't end it, I guess. Okay, that's a little ugly though. Yeah, that's a little ugly. Okay, honestly. So for some reason the camera jumps to doors. Yeah, that's a little stupid. That is like a coding issue. Straight up, right? Like the camera is probably meant to do that when you open the door. But because you can't enter this house, it doesn't do anything anyway. It's kind of just weird. Yeah, it's just kind of ugly, is that? Oh, here we go. There's a Pokemon in the park here. Yeah, that's true. You can't. go in the water. I was like, oh, Pokeballs in the water. You can hit them with your Pokeball, I think. No? But can't you fight them? First let him be out there. Does he fight them? No, he just ignores them. Okay. Maybe you need to swim then. Damn it. Okay, so we can explore that direction. I wanna go thing like this maybe? That's the guy I fought earlier. No trainer. Is it a hiker girl? Makes sense to up here. Man, she looks like a giant. Twice my size. Yeah, like a ripped hiker lady. Because we have rock Pokemons. Rock and fight probably. Yeah, it's gonna be easy. Roly-Coly. I like how they kind of, they have no names anymore. That's a true issue Pokemon, right? They kind of like, there's an issue Pokemon, right? They're like, oh, Roly-Coly. Yeah, oh. Lear. Yeah. They kind of, eventually, as of these, right? Yeah, they're like, let's call this thing Pokulokudoko. Yeah, it's a little bit like, well, this Pokemon is just gonna be this thing. Yeah, it's all your legs, yeah. We have this Pokemon, we have the Psyducks. A lot of adorable Psyducks. All over the place. Not item more there. Yeah, TM. We got the Squirrel. Can I walk there? Probably not. But yeah, like I said, I feel I have kinda find most Pokemon in this area, right? So I'm gonna go to the probably the main story. Be a good pause too, right? Gonna 20 minutes to Arknights, right? I wanna watch my TD waifu anime. The Arknights is a pretty cool anime. It's very beautiful. It's very pretty. Like seriously, that anime looks very crisp. Sorry, he's a fighter. It's very crisp anime. Definitely one of the best looking anime this season. Based on a tower defense game, yeah. But I think it's gonna fun, man. We make a tower defense mobile game, and we make a very pretty anime, yeah. And of course, there's so many waifus because it's like you just try so many characters in that game. Oh yeah, it's an old school Pokemon, the slot man. Was he like a normal fight? Yeah, or a Mega Leaf. Yeah, yawn. But sure, you're a little over level though. That's one issue I can say with this war building though. Yeah, there's one issue you can see immediately now though. I mean, Pokemon always kind of had that you became over leveled, right? The player Pokemons. But you can definitely see it here because as I'm running around, of course, just capture every Pokemon, right? I'm not running around like crazy. These Pokemon trainers, the Pokemon are way too low level, right? You're over leveling from them very, very quickly. Oh, you can walk out here? Okay, inte. That's very nice. Oh, what's that then? Can I jump down here? Yeah, I doubt that, right? Maybe you have to be able to swim with your Pokemon, and then you can go down there. Okay, there's nothing here, I guess now. No, you will have to be able to swim, right? So you can go down there and then swim over there. Okay. For later then. But yeah, that is one issue though. Definitely an issue in the game with the whole open world, right? You level up way harder, and the enemy trainer should be. Their Pokemon should have higher level, right? They absolutely should have higher level. Maybe they should scale, right? Maybe they should just be like a scaling level, so they have the same level as you have or something. That's something I could have. I mean, honestly, it would be a very easy solution, right? the player would never feel overpowered though, I suppose, but might have been the best solution is to have all the random trainers have the same level as your strongest Pokemon or something. Might be the best solution. Because now I'm like, what? She was only like level 7 or 8 or whatever, right? So that's one thing now. I have those, right? I think so. Oh. Yeah, I have that little bird. Who cares about the bird? I got my dolphin, man. I got my freaking I got my freaking One Piece character, man. I don't care about it. I'm gonna make a 7 warlords, a 6 warlord team, man. We're only gonna pick 7 warlords now. I got a flamingo. I need to find a crocodile. I should have started with Croco, man. The fire. Yeah, I regret that. I should have started with Croco. I need a fire. I need a snake. It constantly go. Oh man, this guy looks serious, man. Oh yeah, the normal bird, Rockety. But it's really low level. Yeah, so okay, this guy was even lower level, not again though. So that definitely an issue though. But it's always been an issue against Pokemon, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean honestly, they always had an issue with having the trainers with too low level, generally speaking, right? But now I'm like way over level, so you're getting that is the issue though. But that you're getting way, I'm like twice the level. Yeah, they should have had a little higher level on their on the Pokemon trainers. That I would say is the biggest issue so far I've seen with the open world, right? That yeah, the trainers doesn't really follow. they definitely don't follow with you. But anyway, let's trigger some other story elements so we can probably get to swim or something. So this is the Academia, right? A huge tool, man. It's the Hogwarts. Oh yeah, I crushed them all. Yes. This is a really good example. Okay, this is a really good example. What's her level gonna be now? She's probably extremely under leveled now, right? My best friend now is gonna be super under leveled, right? There, that would be my guess, right? So that's the issue probably the most with this, right? Right? Look at her now. I'm gonna crush her level, right? She's probably her Quack is like level 5 probably. Yeah, I'm like level 50, right? I gotta come in there and crush her, right? Because I've been exploring. Yeah, so this is probably gonna be a Pokemon issue, right? I feel it's a bigger issue in the world. Let's see her level. Level 8! You know what I mean? Level 8! Right? This is gonna be the issue with this afford is definitely the issue with open world here, right? Yeah, open world. Oh my god, you had Pokemon, yeah, it's like half my level, right? Yeah, it's an issue where her Pokemon have probably been like double the level, right? They could easily be double the level. Yeah, who cares now? My Pokemon is way over level, right? And the only thing I've been doing is just capturing Pokemon. I've been running around getting my Dolphins so on, right? Yeah, I haven't really been carrying. I've been exploring, right? Which was great, right? Love exploring in the game, but obviously, yeah, the result is that I'm way over level, right? So, see, now she's like, I got but she's so low level, right? Oh, it's gonna show the new thing though? Okay, so it'll be okay, yes, the tutorial mode, but still. Gonna show the type thing when they change. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's good, then we get it in the first playthrough here, yeah. It's very pretty. But it's still gonna be crushed immediately, it's too low, it's too low level. Yeah, it gives us more Terra type! And then it's like, my Pokemon is half your level, so I'm still gonna lose though. All my strategy, yeah, and also I'm a great Pokemon. But yeah, I like how she's like, even though it's not effective, it still did damage. I like she's happy about it though. Yeah, she's like, but yeah, seriously, that's an issue though. That is an issue. They haven't really cared about scaling it somehow. Yeah, power scaling, level scaling, something like that, right? I mean, obviously it would be an easy fight, right, if she had my level, right? Because, she has water, she has Quackly and so on, right? You will see Crusher, she's the friend with the weaker type, right? So you will see win easily, but, yeah. But anyway, so terror I think is the new thing in the game, right? So gonna terrorize them, so change the type then. I think waiting for fighting the trainer is gonna be our anti-rival, right? As I mentioned earlier, yeah, we haven't. Maybe it's gonna be the son of the professor. He was very Gary Oakish, but he didn't have the fire Pokemon, right? But yeah, someone should come in here and be like, "Oh, I hate you, and I got a fire Pokemon," right? But this then is the big ass capital, I guess. It's kind of weird. It's old July, yeah. So this is based on Spain. So this is like Mediterranean, right? It's European. Yeah, this is supposed to be. Maybe that's why they had the flamingo, right? The Dressrosa, yeah. I'm thinking One Piece, man. I'm like, oh man, that's why we have the flamingo, right? The Doffy. I never actually did Prison School reaction because I read the manga, yeah. I actually read the whole Prison School manga way before the anime ever was announced or whatever. I actually remember it because I was I was living in Poland, yeah. I was actually living in Poland and I remember reading Prison School after work and so on when I just moved there. Yeah, I want to see the hairstyle, man. I'm a Genki girl, man. Yeah, I'm a fashionista. So I haven't actually seen the Prison School anime. I only read the whole manga when it was new, I guess. Before it was no. Yeah, whatever. This I don't. I mean, like, yeah, you're a nice girl. Yeah, whatever. Give me the main storyline. But yeah, actually never seen the Prison School anime. This is probably the biggest city in the. Yeah, this feels pretty large, right? Probably the biggest city in the game. And I guess it's supposed to look like a city in Spain, then, right? You know? Yeah, like Madrid. I wonder if you have Pokemon here. I mean, I would imagine you can have Pokemon. Maybe you can't face Pokemon in cities. I would imagine you're gonna have Pokemons like these Pokemons. Yeah, take them from him, steal them. No, but like, you know, some Pokemons maybe somewhere. So here's the store. Yeah, Quick Claw and so on. Quick Claw is really great though. Quick Claw is amazing though, but that's expensive though. I have no money left. But Quick Claw is not the best item in the game. Or maybe they had better balls. I don't care about that. I also have Pokemon, so I don't need 20 more, maybe like 5 more. Let's have 30. Good number. I can just pay the LP? Okay, yeah. Pay the LP well. But yeah, I mean, I remember Prison School. I mean, it's drawn by like a famous mangaka, right? You know, yeah, mangaka in mangaka, right? What is that? Sandwich store? Oh, it's ingredients. Yeah, the game is cooking it. We haven't unlocked it yet. But the game is following that typical open world, right? We also have cooking now. So you can go around and it's the same store, I guess. Delibird store. Yeah, it's the same store, right? Whatever. Oh. But yeah, the game has like... what's it called? You know, the buffs, right? You know? Oh, if you eat this food, now you easily to catch a fire Pokemon or whatever. So you got that thing going for as well, right? That kind of classic. What's this thing? That's more ingredients. Yeah, what's the time? Maybe we're gonna turn off the stream soon, guys, and do the Arc Night thing. 10 more minutes. That sounds really weird. Wait, 23 there? That can't be right, huh? This sounds really weird. Sorry, give me a second. It sounds really weird. So I'm also looking at live shot, right? To see when anime so on are coming out, right? For the reaction reviews, you know what I mean? But that is really weird because it says that is airing in 12 minutes on live chart, but on the time thing it says in 3 minutes. Which is kind of weird. When did I last? It does sound really strange. Like it should be start airing in 3 minutes then. 2 minutes. If I look at the actual timer thing. Yeah, like it says 10 minutes on that thing, but 2 minutes on the actual 23, which is a very weird time. Why would an anime start airing at 23, right? Yeah. Why would a TV show be airing at like 11:23? Very strange time schedule, but I remember that, and Lumen's the same thing, it's 55 or something. But anyway, guys, we're getting here now, and it's a good middle ground I feel as well, right? Yeah, it's a good middle ground as well. So, hope you had the first stream, right? Pick the Pokemon and so on. And we're gonna go over and watch Arknight. So if you're into Arknight, right, waifu anime, do that soon. And I'll play more Pokemon after Arknight. Take a little break with the Yumi and so on, right? They play Pokemon afterwards. And honestly, I probably won't stream. I don't know. I feel I'm probably not gonna stream this place. Going to this store. Is it interesting to this part? I used to feel like I'm gonna, when I'm doing all the stuff, I'm just gonna click my way through this part. I don't know, but I do feel a little bit like with the whole. Not as bad, but you know what I mean. Like we're probably going in here. It's gonna be like tutorial how to do this stuff. Right? I'm sitting in the tutorial mode, and then it's gonna be like 10 minutes of this tutorial. So I feel that next stream is probably I'm gonna stream after I feel. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna skip over. I don't feel I need necessarily to stream when we're in the tutorial, right? Next stream is gonna be like after this, probably I feel. But anyway, please subscribe, slap a social video, right? And I'll see you guys soon with Arknight. Come out in 2 minutes from now. And you know, do reaction to that. I won't do it live, then I'll do it offline then, just because the setting is for Switch now, so a bit harder, right? And unfortunately, no Blake Clover then, because unfortunately Arthur is sick again, right? So that's really bad. Yeah, that's really honestly really bad. Sounds quite ominous. But I'm gonna see you guys